wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Go!
To last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah.
Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily spreading like a rare disease, but I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim.
I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the
Yo, Shannon, what happened?
Just asked him how I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed her hand, went upstairs and fucked her.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
Let's go, Warriors!
Stop bouncing me. Yay!
I'm in Miami right now. I'm in Miami right now. I've been asking you file. I'm on Ocean Drive. I'm in Miami. In Miami right now. I've been asking you file right now. On Ocean Drive right now. That's on my mama. I'm in Miami. I've After I go to the video, so I'm going to Cali. I said I'm too official. I'm out with them niggas. I said, man, the rapper on the city, that nigga, he wicked. We pull out with them guns, you know me in the real. Well, mama pays, I ain't having ever since that I was real. Now I came up like an 8-pack and never squill. But never ever on my mouth, cause I swear I'm too real. Yeah, I'm in the East Coast, I'm living life for real. Why the fuck you can hate it? I advise you to chill. You gon' really piss me off, and I'ma pull up with a steel. I'ma pull up with a drink, go and get your ass killed. Man, stop capping, cause I'm fucking wicked. I pull up to your city, tell me your location, bitch. You know we fuck that shit. My youngest know you killing, I wanna grind, got money in my mind, put money in my wrist, so I can tell the time. You know I'm rapping and jobbing, I'm trying to eat. All around the world, I'm doing shows, I really come to eat. Hey, they trying to play on me, I swear I'm doing my shit. One more time, I was poor and I ain't have shit. Every day I'm just riding by the same outfit. I done came up, I'm switching cars, yeah, I'm switching shit. These niggas mad at me, ain't wanna clone me. I'm in Miami right now, I'm off of South Beach. I'm living large, I'm living life. They know me, wanna take my life. Yeah, it's on my mama. I'm in Miami. I'm out there doing video shooting, going to Cali. I'm on my mama, and I'm in Miami right now. I'm in the 305, yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive. Pull up with a red car, my life is on now. They wanna play with me, they wanna clone me. I'm bad bitch, Latino, she wanna sleep with me. I'm in the 305 right now. I'm in Miami right now. On Ocean Drive right now. I'm in Miami right now. I'm in Miami. I'm in the 305. 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 I'm in Miami right now. Yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive. I'm in Miami right now. Yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive. Yeah, in the front car. Yeah, come look at me. I'm the niggas in the game. You can't beat me. Cause I'm that nigga from the bottom. No, I will never change. Diamonds on my hoodie. I got diamonds on my chain. I'm in this solo. That's why I ain't no game. Yeah. In Miami right now. And the 305. Yeah.
From the streets, bitch. It's a Curry three. Ring it up. Curry with a triple.
He's having wars over here with C.J. Stroud.
Moody, three. Rebound, Pajemski. Rebound, Green. Rebounding the Rockets inside to go up by 9. Shot clock at 7. Amen Thompson into Curry. Now Green. Now kicks. Van Vliet, three.
He had been struggling. 1 of 10 up to that point. Knocks down a huge 3 here.
It's Curry around Thompson. Over to Pajemski. Corner. 3. Moody. Call.
There's the answer.
Houston has a foul to give. Curry will scoop it off. Butler is there and up and all down it goes.
Does everything, all the dirty work.
Şengün will defend Butler. Shot clock is down to 2. Butler will can it.
Not 1, but 2 closers on the same team. Your turn, my turn.
7-0 Golden State run. Green will concoct a shot as he contorts to get it up and in. And Pajemski will drive into the paint, into the rack. Nice play right there by Brandon Pajemski. And the lead is 11. Another turnover. Butler the other way. And it puts an exclamation mark on this Golden State win in Game 1.
we ain't done shit yet. Only won one game. We got 15 more to go. Late night crew, what the fuck is going on, man? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Yo, Rick is so wild, went so far off the meter. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, you know, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up, but trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this: there's no such place. Doctors, let's go to the abyss, nigga. I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, you know. And for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, you know, tussling or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a long night. Well, not really. I ain't gonna be here long. Say what's up to your boy. It is time to check in the game, bitch. Happy Easter and all of that good stuff. KS Dub, Potato Gaming, Joseph. Kendra was happening. Chadrick in the cut one time. J-Rock. Lefty! Bro, I had so much fun this weekend. Man, shout out to Javon Barksdale and KS, bro. I had so much fun this weekend, man. We got to talk about John Cena tonight. Oh, man. Scott Johnson was happening. April, what it do? Speaking of April, happy birthday. April Kitty, happy birthday, baby. I love you, baby. Logo Kitty. It's a great day today. But for some of us are having a bad day. Some of us are in trouble. Some of us. Temper was happening. Shout out to my best friend, my running mate. April, I love you to death. I gotta watch it after work. I already know. I had caught up getting ready for work. But that's the first thing I'm on right after this motherfucker nigga, because I am begging for more. Yeah, Lakers lost by 1,000. Memphis lost by 2,000. And the Warriors go into Houston to the Toyota Center. And we ain't done. Let's get greedy, fellas. I know we only really wanted one when we got down there, but shit, let's get greedy right quick. Draymond Green, Wardell Stephen Curry II, James G. Buckets, aka Jimmy Butler III, GP2, Gary Payton II, Quentin Post, AirPods, Moses Moody. Those are some big ass shots, bro. Proud of y'all, bro. But we ain't done. We ain't did shit yet. Nothing. I will be watching that shit tonight. WrestleMania was so fun. I had a very fun Sunday. I spent some great time with my family. Then after that shit, I spent some shit. I basically spent time with family till everybody started getting sleepy. Then I was watching WrestleMania with my guys. Then after watching WrestleMania, well, actually I got to after WrestleMania, then I watched the rest of the Warriors with my wife, and they passed out, and then I played some 2K, man. I had a fun day off. I can't wait to hear John, man. John Cena pulled a Ric Flair last night, man. That shit, I don't think y'all understood how hype I was by that. Steven, because you gotta be an 80s baby to really understand what the fuck he did last night, bro. I grew up on Ric Flair doing that exact thing. And how else do you break Ric Flair's record? By pulling a Ric Flair. We definitely gonna talk about that tonight. Clee, you just like the rest of them. I'm gonna just put it that way. I know y'all all think Shannon's innocent, but we gonna talk about it. You know, I'm fair. I'm fair, but I'm firm. Pause. I'm the Mills Lane of YouTube, nigga. I'm fair, but I'm firm. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Cena being bald, nigga. The fuck? Y'all, look, y'all done bullied this nigga to get them hair transplants. Y'all some hoes, bro. Y'all ain't say shit about Paul Heyman, fat ass. This fat fucker been bald well before it was time to be bald. He was bald up under that ECW hat, and you hoes didn't say shit, and he had that douchebag, sleazy director ponytail, and y'all ain't say shit. So shut the fuck up talking shit about John Cena shit, bitch. I've had the John Cena disrespect getting ready to stop around this motherfucker. He will be respected on his way out of this motherfucking company. You hear that this nigga ain't won a WrestleMania in like a decade. Why? Because he too big. He's the opposite of what The Rock is. Everything we wanted The Rock to be is what John Cena did. John Cena could have been left this motherfucker and Ben went and made all the bread in the world. He actually funnier than The Rock. Nope. He not only stayed, but was putting everybody over. Thank you, number 5. I can't wait. That's why I'm here early. I'm here early so I can get this Shannon Sharpe shit over with. I'm highly disgusted in so many of you YouTubers. You bitches don't, bro. You bitches be swearing y'all experts and don't do no research half the time. I guess let me get some music popping off. Let me get myself in the zone. I got to get myself there this evening. I got to talk to my mother-in-law today. You understand me, bro? I got to actually talk to her. She actually said something to me. I would like to keep what she said to me private. But I will tell you what I told her. I told her that God told me she wasn't going nowhere. And God ain't never lied yet. What reason does he have? So I got to talk to my mother-in-law today. That, obviously my wife, that made her absolute day as well. God is utterly amazing. So on April's birthday, I got to talk to my mother-in-law. So that was all I could ask for. So I definitely want to give thanks to the Lord on that one. But for every one of God's children that had a good day, there's a demon that had a bad one. Ain't that right? God is great. The devil be mad, and it don't bother me. Glory be to God all the way through and through. I hope y'all had a good Easter. I definitely had a good Easter. I hope you learned something. Bro, church was lit yesterday, bro. Church basically did like this Easter concert. Man, church was on point yesterday. It was definitely different for Easter than I've had before, but that was lit. So they basically did like songs that were just basically telling the Easter story. And that was basically service before the before Pastor preaching. Man. Javon Barksdale, that's word right there. God is great merch indeed.
Sweetie!
He's great. Amy made prime rib, potatoes, and asparagus, and nobody asked me that I want shit. You know what, man? Fuck y'all, bro. And I talk to you too. You ain't say nothing about none of that shit. It's the shit I be talking about, bro. Can't do shit over here, bro. Bless, baby, what's happening? Come on, man. Let's get to work. I'm dreading it.
Look at your money, ooh, mama. This could be you on the right side of this drop, ooh, mama. Throw it in reverse, I call that back it up and drop, baby, 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 baby. Oh, but I think that she like. I got that shit that make niggas won't fight. I got that shit that make bitches act right. Make bitches act out of spite. Oh, mama, I got that bomb. I got that shit make your ass go run. My shit not make niggas kick guns. But the white girls say, where you get that cool beat from? She love it. Every beat of the drum, she sprung. She say I make her wanna touch it. She love it. She make me wanna touch it. I love it. We buzzing, yeah. I'm hot and a motherfucker. Hot and a motherfucker. Hot and a motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been known to chase them, known to replace them. Shoot game out of this world, I outer space them. Known to have 101 like Dalmatians. Maybe if she's special enough, I'll glass case her. Get caught cheating, then I gotta let you stick me up. Let you shop till you drop as a pick me up. Bird dog bandit, bounties for the burglary. But these bands lit the whole store like Hercules. Get raunchy and Givenchy, my palm reads. Passports, peen on the wall and arms reach. Paddle shifting, push button, no car keys. The penthouses are poolside with palm trees.
She love it. Every beat of the drum, she sprung. She say I make her wanna touch it. She love it. She make me wanna touch it. I love it. We buzzing, yeah. I'm hot and a motherfucker. Hot and a motherfucker. Hot and a motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Guess who back again? Harlem in this. Yeezy let Manhattan in. Get my mic right. Turn my levels up. Get the light right. Turn my bezel up. You hear the bounce on it. Go ahead, throw your mouth on it. So many ghosts in my garage, they think my house haunted. Long as my buckle say Ernest, the rumors I'm not concerned with. They wanna garnish my earnings before I send it, I burn it. You know them people too convinced that my money's getting rinsed. A Luby 7-inch, they TMZ me through my tent. I bumped into Loon, he like, well, salam alaikum. You know I ain't Muslim, my nigga, I'm about my bacon. This shot niggas taking, you think I'm rolling around with Reagan. I'm Mexican landscaping, come raking what I'm making. Think you blew me up with your bougie butt, but you ain't slow me up. I'm on the charts, you move me up. I'm like a drug overlord. My jury's overboard. It's hard to believe dollar sign E, even though the Lord already wrote it off. So just ignore the cost. So when I'm rolling off, I'm showing off with no remorse. Shimon.
We buzzing, yeah. I'm hot and a motherfucker. Hot and a motherfucker. Hot and a motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch, hold smoke longer. Choco so strong, broken armor. Now you're wide open, right? You ain't even smoking right. Bitch, hold smoke, cough, ho, heart, ho, got you knocked out. section in the club. Give me rose. William already said go okay. It's time to pop that bottle, make that thing go by. Everybody pop a bottle, make that thing go by. See him standing on the furniture, doing his thing. Tell the club on the fuck your couch, Rick James. Get your nigga up a bottle, make that thing go by. Let her drink it till she drown. Let a girl go wild. Pop a bottle, by. Champagne, the ball sort. She getting money, make it rain. Buy a bottle, pop a cork. Dork. If I may retort, I ball just as hard tomorrow as the day before. I pop bottles, but I don't pour. Say the glass of guys who ballin' on the budget. Fuck it, let your glasses rise. I'm straight to the head with mine. Why you acting surprised? As any hoe who know me, all I do is smash and ride. Buckets of bubbly, shake it up and let it splash in the eye. Ain't no subtraction, only cash to divide. We getting money, bankroll super side. Weather, rain, sleet, sunny. Let the good time roll in the bottle and keep coming. Hey. Give me rose. William already said go okay. It's time to pop that bottle, make that thing go by. Everybody pop a bottle, make that thing go by. See him standing on the furniture, doing his thing. Tell the club on the fuck your couch, Rick James. Get your nigga up a bottle, make that thing go by. Let her drink it till she drown. Let a girl go wild. Pop a bottle, by. Okay, bring that shit to Papa. I heard you talk about other niggas. Them niggas no matter. The tag team bag, bitch. Boom, shaka laka. Me and Weezy run this shit. So bring me one soda and vodka and a Fiji for my nigga. Cause the police probably watching. Man, probation is a bitch, but going back is not an option. We be sunning all these niggas. Put their ass up for adoption. Man, we start with straight shots. Then get the bottle poppin'. We be working all night. Telethon shit. Rollin' super skinny. One Chanel Lamont shit. Ooh, that's that fire, that's that have you calm shit. You with a lot of dudes, that's that Elton John shit. To each his own. I like a freak that's grown. I like a bad bitch from a decent home. Me and Tip, it's that pimpin' that we preachin' on. And everybody trying to listen, nigga, speakerphone. Give me rose. William already said go okay. It's time to pop that bottle, make that thing go by. Everybody pop a bottle, make that thing go by. See him standing on the furniture, doing his thing. Tell the club on the fuck your couch, Rick James. Get your nigga up a bottle, make that thing go by. Let her drink it till she drown. Let a girl go wild. Pop a bottle, by. Hey, pop that bottle, pop that bottle, by. Hey, make that bottle go. I know the sucker wish the judge put it through the book at me. Cause I show up to the club super cool. Look at me, everything brand new. You get money like who? Spent 150 on my car and my Audemars too. When I walk up in the spot, ain't nobody saw you. They see me like, there you go. Look at you like, oh boo. Bought every bottle at the bar. Shouted, you know how I do. I take them all across your noggin. I ain't finna argue. Still big shit, popping at the chain, but my clothes. Triple digits in my pocket, rubber band, bang, roll. Tell a bitch I take you places where your man can't go, can't be. He ain't doing shit if he ain't me. Can't you see the difference between her when I walk into the door? Get 20,000 worth for one, start letting the money go. Let it fly, throw some 20 when my one running low. 50 stack, I'ma show you how to ball, triple that. Back, in the club, give me rose. William already said go okay. It's time to pop that bottle, make that thing go by. Everybody pop a bottle, make that thing go by. See him standing on the furniture, doing his thing. Tell the club on the fuck your couch, Rick James. Get your nigga up a bottle, make that thing go by. Let her drink it till she drown. Let a girl go wild. Pop a bottle, by.
I be on the miles with that yank hard yesterday, Skip. I be on these miles and hen dog, and now y'all got problems with me. Let me celebrate. I be on the miles with that yank, miles with that yank, miles with that yank. I'm on these miles and hit that hen dog, miles with that yank. Let's go. Skip. If a frog had pockets, he would carry a knife, stab the snake, before it ate it. If a frog had pockets, he would carry a knife, stab the snake, before it ate it. I be on the mile with the yak, mile with the yak, mile with the yak. I'm gonna need mile with the head dog, mile with the yak, 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 mile with the yak,
Sweetie!
mile with the yak, mile with the yak, mile with the yak, mile with the yak. Let me celebrate.
Tracy, Cam, better try again. Jackie, Sylvia. Lakers in 5, nigga. Let's just start there. Thank you, Lefty. Let's start there. Let's start with Lakers in 5. Joy, drive safely. Let's start there. Now let's go back. Lakers in 5. Let's start there. This nigga has sat on TV for about the last 6-7 years lying like a motherfucker for LeBron James. Just outright lying. Shannon Sharpe has been proven to be one of the biggest liars on TV, bro. Then Cat Williams tell y'all niggas that all of these big dick deviants are getting ready to get exposed. So I'm trying to understand. These are the same people that I had to sit back the last 24 hours and go, did y'all not realize that Kanye West just told y'all that he was sexually molested? Now everybody's like making fun of this nigga because I guess he was, everybody's like, yeah, he was bi. Yeah, Kanye said he was sucking dick till he was 14. Yeah, that's called sexual assault. This world's going crazy, bro. The way people been just dogging Kanye as if y'all didn't hear what this nigga said. If a girl had put that she was a victim of sexual assault at 14, everybody called her the strongest chick ever. Kanye do the shit? Everybody's like, Kanye nasty to the motherfucker. He said he was 14 sucking his cousin's dick, bro. What else is that besides sexual assault? Raping a minor. Are we not on the same page on this? Because I think it went over everybody's head. I don't think it's anything malicious. I think people really didn't pay attention to what this nigga was saying. And then the people, I've just been hearing people clown this nigga. I was like, y'all clowning a nigga that just admitted to being sexually assaulted on a track? Y'all wild, bro. Where I come from, that explains a lot. Yeah, Kanye said in the track that just came out. And the internet has been just dogging this nigga. I'm like, did y'all not hear what he said? But that's what Kanye has always been proving to y'all. It don't matter what he say. He wore a Klan outfit. Then we moved to Shannon Sharpe. And I already knew that y'all niggas was gonna blindly defend this nigga because, you know, all of y'all niggas want to be 57 years old, rich, and can't keep one bitch. Y'all think that sound like pimping. No, pimping is show me you can at least get one girl to come home every day. Even when she mad at you, even when she don't like you, even when you on her fucking nerves, she gonna bring her ass home anyway. Show me you can do that. Cause y'all niggas be having all the money in the world and can't keep one. I'm the brokest nigga ever, and I done made one come home every day for over 12 years. 20 if you add before. This nigga, Shannon Sharpe has let you know publicly he is a sexual deviant. He let you know he's a terrible husband, a terrible boyfriend, a terrible dad. He admitted all this shit and didn't hold himself accountable. He blamed it all on football. I mean, I couldn't be great at my craft if I didn't do with that. Nigga, there's several men that have become better Hall of Famers in multiple sports than you that are known family men. Been married to the same chick, still married to her. Kids, everything. Reality Check TV Chicago, my brother in Christ, happy Easter. Liars intentionally exemplifying Satan. All lies, bro. So, I want you to remember a couple things. He sat there with motherfucking Cat Williams, which Cat Williams, you can, bro, Cat Williams got away with this shit. Shannon, you sound like this. Some of this shit sound like what Cat Williams was talking about with you niggas. Straight big dick deviant shit. But look, Shannon, what happened to the bitch in 2010? Remember her? See, a lot of people don't remember 2010. Y'all kind of young and shit. Y'all just heard about Shannon Sharpe like a couple years ago. Yeah, Shannon, that chick where you had to leave CBS. You know, because she said that you was controlling and you did all types of shit to her. They gave her a temporary restraining order against you. Yeah, you did some nasty shit to her too. But all of a sudden, she got quiet and went away. You didn't give her no money or nothing, did you? And Shannon, the shit you pulled today, if your lawyer came up with that idea, you need to fire him. And if that was your idea, you need to shut the fuck up. Because you done fucked up. You done fucked up. All you YouTubers that are defending this nigga, I notice ain't now one of y'all shown any paperwork. You know, I be noticing this shit with y'all. Y'all niggas be wanting everybody just believe what the fuck you say, and then you'll play a little clip from somebody on TikTok who still wants me to believe everything they say. But a nigga like me, I just bring the fucking work. It's crazy how this little lowly YouTuber ain't even got 20,000. He can always get the work. Somehow he can always get the work. But the rest of you niggas have problems getting the work. See, y'all talking shit about Big Crunch Bar. Everybody except Clee. Big Crunch Bar got Clee's stomach hurting. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Why y'all acting like Big Crunch Bar been taking L's? Show me the case Busby is taking an L in. Your niggas been talking real nasty about Big Crunch Bar. Y'all done forgot, nigga. The niggas' balls look like some Ferrero Rocher, nigga. You done forgot. You hoes done forgot. Big Nestle Crunch Bar. What case has he lost? Because y'all was talking big. Oh, it's Busby. No, that's not Ariel. I think y'all think he Ariel. No, Ariel. Yeah, we can talk that with Ariel. But Big Crunch Bar ain't. He's got to pass the threshold first. Deshaun Watson will never play football again. You know whose fault that is? Big crunch bar. Yup. Dick look like it's covered in Reese's Magic Shell, nigga. Deshaun Watson will never play another snap in the NFL. He's done. And you can blame Big Crunch Bar. Y'all niggas, this shit where y'all try to be like, oh, Tony Busby's involved. Nigga, look, what case has been dismissed and dropped? Ain't he still suing Jay? Like, y'all niggas, bro. Y'all be thinking court cases are instant, bro. Trust me, I know. These hoes are not instant. But I got the work. We just gonna read the work. And then we gonna read Shannon's reply, which is fucking out. This nigga's the dumbest nigga ever, bro. ESPN, what are we doing? We still Lakers in 5? Lakers in 5, nigga.
Sweetie! Sweetie!
Lakers in 5. Jane Doe, an individual plaintiff, versus Shannon Sharpe, an individual defendant. Plaintiff Jane Doe complains of defendant Shannon Sharpe for cause of action will respectfully show this honorable court the following. A woman can say yes to consensual sexual relations with a man 99 times, but when she says no, even once, that no means no. Let's stop right there. Do we agree with that? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you agree that a girl can say yes 99 times, but that one time she say no, you gotta respect it? Are we on the same page? Because I think this opening line is very important to all of this. I think this opening line, you might want to pocket this opening line, because Shannon Sharpe has lost his fucking mind, bro. And all of you niggas defending this nigga, you have lost your motherfucking mind. See me, I don't do nothing for the clout. I don't do it for the money. Nigga, I don't even do it for myself. I just do it. But the one thing I will do is tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So before you niggas get my comments, because y'all think it's okay to rape a bitch as long as she said 99 times, yes, she can't say no that 100th time. And we're not even talking about a wife, because, you know, that's still illegal too. that's still illegal too. Yeah. No means no. Let's carry on. Defendant Shannon Sharpe, a man who is accustomed to getting what he wants, completely fails to understand this basic concept. After many months of manipulating, controlling plaintiff, a woman more than 30 years younger than he, and repeatedly threatening to brutally choke and violently slap her, Sharpe refused to accept the answer no and raped plaintiff despite her sobbing and repeated screams of no. So, out rip, the girl's already admitted, yes, I've let Shannon fuck several times. But for some reason, she said no one time. Now, let me tell you a realistic situation, because I know some of you niggas is crazy. So, I'm put this shit on the record for you insane niggas. You understand that you can fuck a girl 1,000 times, right? Y'all been together 4-5 years. She said, I'm through with you. Let's break up. You can't take the pussy because she gave it to you 1,000 times before. Because odds are, if you hear a girl say that, that's the number one thing that come to my mind. So what? Like when y'all try to break up, he just fucked you anyway? That's what this is just my personal, what I think. There's not too many other situations really plausibly make that much sense. But we'll see. I have not read this. Rhonda, what's happening? Rhonda. Church was lit yesterday, Rhonda. Shout out to Dre. Church was lit yesterday, Rhonda. I gotta make sure I call Mama Holt tomorrow. Church, bro, Easter service was on point. Back to Demon Time.
Yo, the devil's in full effect.
Defendant Shannon Sharpe is a 56-year-old former NFL superstar. He claims to be one of the most successful sports media personalities in the country. Plaintiff is a young woman in her early 20s. You sound like Tracy Ellis Ross, nigga. In 2023, plaintiff was working out at a gym in Los Angeles, California, when Sharpe approached her for the first time. Previously, Doe had noticed Sharpe watching her during her workouts. It's already starting out like you some creepy ass old nigga, bro. I try to just be on some, you was just a regular old nigga getting some young bitch because you rich, but now, nah, I think Shannon Sharpe is full on degenerate. Shannon Sharpe be fucking everything, men, women. Oh shit. At this time, Doe was just 19 years old. At the time, she did not know who he was, only that he was another older man ogling her at the gym. Doe could tell Sharpe was much older than her. She found him physically intimidating. Yeah, a girl in her 20s, I believe she don't know who Shannon Sharpe is. Why the fuck would she know? Unless she got a boyfriend that's a LeBron fan at some point. She found him physically intimidating. Here we go. Eventually, he introduced himself at his determined insistence. She gave him her number. Over the next couple of weeks, Sharpe incessantly pursued plaintiff. He constantly approached her at the gym and attempted to contact her frequently with phone calls and text messages asking to meet up, unwilling to take no for an answer. Oh, Shannon, if they can prove this was you in the beginning, this is going to look bad as fuck, my nigga. Eventually, plaintiff gave in and agreed to meet with Sharpe outside of the gym. However, before doing so, Sharpe demanded that Doe sign a non-disclosure agreement or NDA, something plaintiff found a bit concerning. Like, yeah, that would be weird. You hit me several times trying to go out, and then I decided to go out with you, and the first thing you want me to do is sign an NDA. This sounds like I might not come back home the same way I left. Cause like, yeah, I ain't gonna go for, obviously she's gonna put some extra sauce on it, but that's something that's not like, either she's telling the truth, she's straight up lying, and this is easily provable. Show us the fucking text messages before you ever met this nigga, and then I can get a good saying on it. Oh my Lord. Am I saying he's metrosexual? No, metrosexual is like when you dress like you gay, but you not. Like you could wear some zesty outfits and not be gay. That's metrosexual. Shannon is pansexual. I think he on that Kylan time. Shout out to my Kylanders out there. I see you. I think he on that Kylander time. Men, women, transgender, whatever. But whatever Shannon can sink his teeth into. Yeah, Seth Rollins is the stereotypical metrosexual. That's a perfect person to name as a metrosexual. The nigga's literally married. She wondered why Sharpe was so insistent on her signing an NDA. She refused. Despite his repeated efforts to get her to sign, she refused time and again. Eventually, he dropped the issue and invited her to his house. Like, he wanted that pussy, nigga. What followed was the beginning of a rocky consensual relationship that lasted nearly 2 years. The relationship was very unequal. Sharpe is more than 30 years older, is considerably wealthier, is physically much larger, and expensively stronger. But you went out with this nigga. Calm down, bro. But you went out with this nigga and was fucking him for 2 years. So I'm not trying to hear that he was just running up like Debo. Y'all fell out, and then we gonna figure out if when you fell out, you lying, or if he took the pussy. Because all of this before, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not trying to hear that shit. He wasn't too big when he was blowing your back out. Sharpe is famous and has power. Plaintiff and Sharpe saw each other on his terms and on his schedule as often as 4 times a week. Over time, Plaintiff began to see Sharpe's true nature. She found him to be dishonest about his whereabouts. He would lie about seeing other women while insisting to her that she and he were exclusive. And I believe this. I'm going to tell you why I believe it. Because Shannon always talks about how he want a girl who he don't have to ever bring outside. I'm not bullshitting. He's like, I don't want to have to take her to red carpets, nothing. You know, we have our thing because when people know about you, that's when people will start lying. Nigga, that is a classic. That's a fuckboy. When a fuckboy sitting there saying he don't want to be seen with you, like even I don't give a fuck how famous he is. He don't want to be seen out with you because as soon as people see that he outside with you, they gonna try to break y'all up. Nigga, that's life. That happens to motherfuckers that ain't even rich, nigga. So that's a Shannon Sharpe on some straight fuckboy shit. That's the truth. He often manipulated her at times, being sweet. Hold on, nigga. What? Hold on. Let me do this. Look, can y'all look mods? Like y'all gotta stop just letting I can't be just stopping. Like y'all gotta just stop sitting there, bro. I really need y'all to just stop sitting there. Will y'all smack people? Are we even talking about anything close to that right now? Right. So stop just sitting there, bro. It's 45 wrenches in the chat, nigga. And y'all just be letting niggas spam the chat, say the most ridiculous shit, bro. Hit, shoot, pow, pow. I promise it ain't aimed at one person. It's everybody. Everybody who got a wrench. Shoot. Shoot. I got you. I got your back. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Nah, ain't no wrench me. We got enough. We good. We set on defense. This is like what's that shit? Remember the Titans? When White Boy told them nigga was like, look, nigga, we don't need any of your people on defense. We already set. That's how the fuck we are right now. And the official stance is LNC is not currently accepting any application. So no disrespect, better. You know I fucks with you. But we got enough guns out here. Cause I'm telling you, there's certain people. I'm gonna go ahead and, instead of putting everybody on blast, I want to uplift. Kendrick KS. I know that they was probably doing something because they didn't shoot. And Kendrick was like, I was almost there. And I believe her because like I just said, Kendrick KS gonna shoot. That's all right. Wait, bro, wait until I get Janice right. I'm about to have Janice shooting. I'm about to have Janice shooting people for the dumbest shit. It's time to I'm getting ready to take Janice off the bench. I've left Janice and Bob on the bench because they triggers are weird. Fuck it. Weird triggers about to enter the building. I'm just fucking with y'all. First of all, I love my mods. It's just throwing me off. Niggas talking about other shit right now. Cause this Shannon shit fucking me up. Choose compassion. Great to see you, cousin. Nah, you good, KS. We good. I was giving you props. Sorry what's happening. I was giving you props. Shout out to my mods. You know, KS ready to be running around with the belt. I'll be there and say, wait, what? Getting ready to hit people? Doc, what's happening? All right, let's start the paragraph over because that threw me all the way off. Plaintiff and Sharpe saw each other on his terms and on his schedule as often as 4 times a week. Over time, Plaintiff began to see Sharpe's true nature. She found him to be dishonest about his whereabouts. He would lie about seeing other women while insisting to her that she and he were exclusive. He often manipulated her at times, being sweet and loving to get what he wanted. I'm sure by buying you some shit you wanted and you was with it. And at other times being angry and aggressive to achieve his goals. But the nigga had bread, so you was with it. She discovered over time that Sharpe was extremely emotional and possessed an uncontrollable temper. Sounds like... Now, look, no, I don't normally be believing that shit when girls just say that. You gotta explain that shit to me, right? But he a fucking Hall of Fame tight end football player. Do you know how many hits this nigga's taken to the head? First of all, before let's take out all the hits. Do you not know that is the mentality that he has to have playing at a high level of football? He has to be extremely emotional with an uncontrollable temper. That's just a fact. Does this mean that she's telling the truth about that? Not necessarily. But that's a football player. That sounds like a football player. He displayed the characteristics of a true narcissist. No, I'm not letting you have that. You gotta explain that because y'all that's a buzzword. Y'all need me meaning the real definition. That's a buzzword. He wielded his power, his influence, and his celebrity to control plaintiff and get exactly what he wanted, whenever he wanted, and all the while jealously guarding what he considered his for himself. Well, this is where I gotta kind of blame you some. This doesn't mean that if he did, rape you, that I will side with him. But if I'm gonna believe what you said about how aggressive he was in the beginning like that, usually those niggas are just like that. Usually those niggas act like that. It seems very charming in the beginning. And then you look back at it and be like, you know what I'm saying? By October 2024, Sharpe's behavior had grown progressively worse beyond anything plaintiff had experienced with him before. At this point, he was insistent upon recording their sexual activities. Sometimes without her knowledge. Okay, let's stop there. Is she lying when do you believe her when she says Sharpe was also sharing, or at this point, he wanted to record their sexual activities even without her knowledge? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you believe her when she say that? Because I'm going to tell you why I believe her. Shannon Sharpe just fucked a bitch on Instagram that he claimed, I turned the shit on I accidentally made Instagram go live while I was fucking. So, according to what he said happened, he recorded her without her knowing, whether it was an accident or not. He recorded her without knowing, and he live streamed it. Shannon, you already on record doing this. That's what I can't believe you was dumb enough to do that Instagram shit, nigga. I can't believe you did that dumbass Instagram shit, because now it's in a lawsuit, nigga. And now there is literally precedent of you recording bitches without their knowledge. Remember, you didn't say that you and her were fucking recording. No, you said you accidentally went live on IG, which means she didn't know. It didn't go live on her account. It went live on your account. Oh my goodness. Shannon, you literally admitted to this shit, bro. Sharpe was also sharing videos with others without her permission or knowledge. You're on record doing that exact thing. You shared it to the whole fucking world. You shared it to the whole fucking world. Without her knowledge, nigga. Oh my Lord, Shannon, this is bad. Sharpe would repeatedly tell Doe that he wanted to do to her things that would, quote, make no other man want her, end quote. Wait, what? What does that even mean? By this point, Sharpe was no longer able to credibly maintain that the relationship was exclusive. He had at this point, quote, accidentally or purposely to advance his career, went live on Instagram while having sex with another woman. Oh, what did I just say? What did I just say, Shannon? Damn it. What the fuck did I just say to you, bro? Hashtag Shay was right. Sharpe flew into fits of anger when plaintiff noted his infidelity to their relationship or called him out about his extraneous activities, which had once been manipulation, control, and intimidation, now became something far more dangerous and sinister. Sharpe even figured out how to get into Doe's apartment complex without her permission. Sharpe made it clear that what Doe wanted was of no moment, that Sharpe would get what he wanted when he wanted it. In October 2024, Shannon Sharpe violently sexually assaulted and anally raped plaintiff 2 different times in Las Vegas, Nevada, blatantly ignoring her request for him to stop. He did it again in January. Plaintiff left Nevada to temporarily escape defendant Shannon Sharpe. She now seeks justice through this action and other means. Plaintiff seeks compensatory and punitive damages in this matter in excess of 50 M's. Now, I know a lot of y'all niggas is laughing. Bitch just sued Soulja Boy for less than what's going on here for $75 million, and they gave her $4 million. I just want, and of course, since it was Big Draco, nobody cared. Plaintiff Jane Doe is an individual residing in Clark County, Nevada. Defendant Shannon Sharpe is an individual residing in Clark County, Nevada. He may be served at his residence. Oh, y'all niggas ain't shit. Why y'all put this nigga's address out here like this, bro? Y'all niggas is outrageous, bro. That's petty. Both defendant and plaintiff reside here. The relief requested is within the minimum jurisdictional limits of this court. Pursuant to Nevada law, venue is proper in Clark County, Nevada. This is the county where defendant resides, and the acts, events, transactions, and omissions that form the basis of this lawsuit occurred in whole or in part in Clark County, Nevada. Factual allegations related to all claims. Defendant Shannon Sharpe is a former NFL superstar and a well-known sports media personality. After a 14-season career in the NFL, he is considered by some one of the greatest tight ends of all time. He is a 3-time Super Bowl champion and was recently inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame. Skip. Upon retirement, Sharpe transitioned into sports broadcasting, quickly achieving success in the industry. Sharpe spent several years at CBS before moving to Fox, where over a decade he built a reputation for his strong opinions and hot takes and line for LeBron. I added that line for LeBron part. In 2023, Sharpe joined ESPN, where he remains employed today. In addition to working at ESPN's First Take, Sharpe hosts his own widely followed podcast, interviewing high-profile athletes, entertainers, and public figures. Sharpe claims he made as much as $6 million from one episode of his podcast and is alleged to be signing a multi-million-dollar deal with the Volume Media Group. Sharpe's legacy extends beyond the field and media, and in one glaring area, it is not good. Sharpe has a documented history of abusing and mistreating women. Oh, shit, Shannon. I was wondering why they was pumping you up. I was wondering why. I knew it was coming. Wait, what? As an example, he is currently a defendant in a lawsuit before the Supreme Court of New York, facing claims from a woman of intentional infliction of emotional distress, among other allegations. Many of the factual allegations in the New York case are eerily similar to his actions toward the plaintiff here. Let's stop there. I've heard none of you YouTubers mention that Shannon Sharpe got an open case right now. Sounding with like the same shit. You see how y'all niggas be picking and choosing? See how y'all niggas be picking and choosing? According to the New York lawsuit, Sharpe forcefully subdued the plaintiff in that case, forcing her to her knees and subjecting her to non-consensual oral sex. Oh my goodness.
Just ask them how I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed her hand, went upstairs and fucked her.
I ain't heard none of y'all niggas mention this. I ain't heard none of y'all niggas mention this. That don't mean he guilty, but why ain't y'all at least telling us the fucking facts? Despite her repeated protests, when she resisted, he persisted. He would not take no for an answer. According to the New York lawsuit, the plaintiff therein feared for her safety, just as plaintiff fears for her safety now. The New York lawsuit further alleges that Sharpe escalated to non-consensual vaginal penetration, all while telling her that he would, quote, make it so no other man would want her. Nigga, you was trying to violently wreck the pussy? Wowzers. Wowzers. Shannon, you a wild, wild boy. Allegedly. These words were apparently not a one-time thing. Plaintiff hearing too has heard Sharpe say those exact words to her. In September 2024, Sharpe live streamed himself on accident, quote unquote, having sex with a woman. Upon information and belief, he did so on purpose to seek media exposure to attract social media, quote, views and attention. To live stream himself, he would have to deliberately swipe right on Instagram to activate the live feed. Sharpe claims it was accidental. However, discreetly recording sex without his partner knowledge is something he is known to do. He did so with the... Oh, Shannon, why did you go live? I told you that shit was stupid. That Instagram video gonna get you fucked up, bro. That Instagram video is fucking diabolical now. Shannon, even if you didn't do this, it's gonna look bad for you in this case, bro. This is a civil case where she only got to be 51% believable. You only have to believe 51% of what she say for her to win, Shannon. And with you having this type of shit on the table, her getting the 51% don't seem like it's going to be that hard. You can literally say, I believe she's lying about 49% of this shit, and you have to give her the win. Oh my Lord. Plaintiff discovered that Sharpe had been secretly recording their sexual encounters without her consent. When she confronted him, he summarily dismissed her concerns, claiming the videos were for his own personal use. What? That too was a lie. Oh my goodness. Upon information and belief, Sharpe on multiple occasions shared the recordings with his friends and associates. At one point, he even forced plaintiff to have sex with him while FaceTiming one of his childhood friends named Bucket. Oh my God, bro. Like, nigga, what the fuck? You nigga just...
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, you know, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this: there's no such place. Darkness, let's go to the abyss, nigga! I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, you know, and for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, you know, tussling or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Shannon, did you call a nigga named Bucket while you were fucking? I like to call Bucket to the stand. Whenever plaintiff would get up the courage to object to Sharpe's outrageous conduct, which was not often, he would aggressively and angrily, quote, put her back in her place, end quote. You gotta tell me what that means. I'm not just gonna let my mind wander on that. You gotta be more specific. Shannon Sharpe isn't just a sports icon. He's something far worse. He is a flawed, narcissistic individual who has spent years using his fame, power, and influence to manipulate, control, subjugate, and violate women. With this suit, plaintiff intends to put an end to this egregious conduct.
Sound real hard on the phone, nephew.
The beginning of a consensual but deeply manipulative relationship. I don't want to hear that part. I just want to hear that it was consensual. Whatever adjectives you want to add, do it on your own time. Sharpe first met plaintiff at a Los Angeles gym in early 2023. Sharpe would deliberately watch Doe in such a way to make sure she knew he was watching her. One day, as plaintiff finished the set and turned around, she found Sharpe standing inches behind her. She told her he had noticed her at the gym and wondered why she had not introduced herself. What kind of lame ass nigga are you? This nigga, like, bitch, is supposed to be fawning over you. I guess. This was the first time they spoke. Plaintiff at the time, who had just turned 20 years old, was caught off guard and was face to face with the 54-year-old man she had never met. Plaintiff did not know at the time who Shannon Sharpe was. She did not know what to say nor how to feel about his advances. During their first conversation, Sharpe proposed a challenge, a competition to see who could lean out faster. The prize, if plaintiff won, he would buy her fake tits.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
Plaintiff was stunned. The implication that she needed or wanted such a thing was wildly inappropriate, but you fuck with this nigga anyway. Girls, y'all have to be held accountable for some of this shit. You fuck with this nigga anyway, though. Hearing it from a stranger more than 30 years her senior made it even more disturbing. Throughout their subsequent encounters at the gym, Sharpe made sure plaintiff understood who he was, a celebrity and TV personality. Over the following weeks, Sharpe made himself unavoidable. He was at the gym when she was. He constantly called and texted demanding she come to his Beverly Glen mansion. Plaintiff repeatedly declined and made up excuses to make her seem too busy to see him. But he would not stop. Sharpe would not be deterred. Eventually, plaintiff gave in, but before she could meet him outside of the gym, Sharpe made another demand. She had to sign a non-disclosure agreement, an NDA. He refused to explain why and would not let her see a copy of the proposed agreement. Wait, what? He simply insisted she sign one. Plaintiff refused. After multiple attempts, when he realized she would not cooperate, he finally dropped the issue. Revealed from the start. Pepper. Revealed from the start, the violent, aggressive, and controlling nature of Shannon Sharpe. The first night plaintiff went to Sharpe's house, the experience was unlike anything she has dealt with before. Disturbing, unsettling, and given his subsequent conduct very illuminating. And you fuck with this nigga for 2 years. Got you. When plaintiff arrived at his house, Sharpe opened the door to his Beverly Glen mansion without a word. No greeting, no acknowledgement, no small talk. Without so much as looking at plaintiff, he simply turned away from her after opening the door and walked upstairs. Plaintiff hesitated but followed as she did not know what else to do or where else to go. Right. When they reached the bedroom, Sharpe pointed to the bed before disappearing into the bathroom and shutting the door behind him. Would you go grab one of them blue chews? Because you know you already took 4 of them small blue joints. Or you might be in there with one of them Swedish pumps.
Pause.
He still had not said a word. Plaintiff sat on the bed waiting, unsure what to expect or if she should leave. Roughly 5 minutes later, he finally emerged, but still, he said nothing. Instead, he turned off all the lights and laid down on his bed. Plaintiff, uncomfortable and unsure what to do, laid down as well. Look, stop, bro. Stop acting like you don't know what the drill is. I'm not going to let you do this. I ain't going to let you do this. You knew what it was. Stop. You knew what it was. Then, without warning, Sharpe placed his hands on plaintiff's neck from behind and pressed his erect penis against her body. Wait.
Sweetie!
Wait, hold on. This that took a turn. That took a turn. I wasn't quite ready. And said his first words of the night, quote, "I knew from the first time I saw you that I was going to fuck you," end quote.
Just ask them how I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed her hand, and went upstairs and fucked her.
So did Shannon Sharpe, apparently. Doe and Sharpe then engaged in oral sex. As they did so, Doe at some point realized Sharpe was using his phone. Wait, what? He was apparently recording her. Plaintiff could see that he was trying to be discreet, but it was obvious what he was doing. She said nothing, scared to confront him for what he might do or say. When it ended, he rolled over and went to sleep. At some point later during the night, Sharpe woke up, grabbed plaintiff by her vagina. Oh, he on that Trump shit. Wait. He grabbed her by her vagina. Yeah. Nah. Wait. Time out. Time out. Let me tell you where you're doing yourself a great disservice here. You already told me it was consensual. So I need you to stop making it seem like he raped you while you said it was consensual. When you get to the actual raping part, you want me to believe you, right? Okay. Stop putting all this extra shit on because I don't care how weird the nigga sound, you was fucking him. You let this weird ass nigga fuck you. He kept fucking you, and you was fucking this nigga for like 2 years. You knew he was crazy. If I'm gonna give you everything you said, you knew he was crazy. You knew he was possessive. You knew all of this shit, and you still gave him the pussy for 2 years. And no, I'm not trying to hear, but she was in her 20s. I don't give a fuck. Accountability is key if you want me to believe what you gonna want me to believe. The next morning, Sharpe woke up roughly 4 a.m. to shoot a media segment for sports television. He woke plaintiff as well and told her she needed to leave, but he informed her that she had to be back by 9 p.m. exactly. Wait, what? The following night, plaintiff arrived at Sharpe's house at approximately 9:05 p.m., just 5 minutes past the time he had demanded. The moment he opened the door, plaintiff experienced his rage for the first time. Sharpe immediately launched into a verbal assault. He screamed at plaintiff, berating her for what felt like hours. He accused her of disrespecting him, wasting his time, and warning that if she wanted to be with the Shannon Sharpe, not the Shannon Sharpe, nigga, wait. She would have to learn obedience. Plaintiff was terrified and feared for her physical safety. Still enraged, Sharpe turned off the lights, grabbed her neck, and just like the night before, began having sexual intercourse with her. This cycle of control, fear, and submission became routine. Yelling at her, controlling her, forcibly grabbing her by the neck when he got upset, saying he was going to kill her, and asserting dominance became the norm. Well, all right. Over the next year and a half, plaintiff saw Sharpe at his house as often as 4 times a week. Sharpe continued to treat her like an object. He continued to control her, not just physically, but emotionally and psychologically. He demanded complete control over her time and body, expecting her to be at his house on his schedule at his command whenever he called. The verbal assault or verbal abuse, my fault, never stopped. He would berate and degrade plaintiff just as he had from the beginning. One time specifically, he was yelling at her while there was a firearm visible in his room. Terrified for her safety, plaintiff tried sharing her location with friends from her iPhone just in case, but Sharpe saw her doing this. The moment he realized what she was doing, he grabbed her by the neck and told her, "If you ever do that again, I'll fucking kill you." If you can just prove just any of this shit, it's going to be a wrap. Because this is the shit she's calling consensual. We got to remember that shit. As crazy as this shit sound, she ain't even called. That's not even shit she's saying is a rape. She's saying this was all consensual. Sharpe's aggression and rage continued to escalate to the point that plaintiff's friends began to fear for her safety. For example, when plaintiff was with her friends, they could hear Sharpe yelling at her over the phone. No, Shannon, if she got real outcry witnesses, bro, you gonna have an issue. and would ask her if she was safe and if she was okay. In the summer of 2024, plaintiff and Sharpe each moved to Las Vegas for their own reasons. Sharpe liked to stay. Did he pay for you to move? Sharpe liked to say that the plaintiff followed him to Vegas, but that too is a lie. Once in Vegas, Sharpe again insisted that plaintiff sign an NDA. She refused, and again, he persisted. But after enough resistance, he let it go and continued seeing her multiple times a week. His behavior did not change. He remained erratic, controlling, and verbally abusive, all while telling plaintiff that he was committed to a sexually exclusive relationship with her. So basically, you telling me that you was with all this shit as long as this was your nigga. Oh, okay. Then in September 2024, Sharpe humiliated plaintiff. He live streamed himself having sex with another woman on Instagram for over 1.1 million followers to see. He later made jest of the incident on his podcast Club Shay Shay and show Nightcap. Now that's some devastating shit. She said she was with all you choking her and all this shit. I can believe. You choking her out, she letting you berate her, embarrass her in front of her friends, and then she hear you fucking another bitch on Instagram Live. And we know this part of the story is probably true. If we don't believe nothing else, we know what most likely is true. While he was fucking her, telling her she was the one, he was on Instagram. Okay, Shan, I got you. Meow. Jason Whitlock did say this shit. Nobody believed him. He repeatedly assured her that they were in an exclusive relationship, albeit unhealthy and abusive. This was a lie that not only hurt her emotionally, it made her fear for her sexual health and the risk of sexually transmitted disease. At that point, plaintiff began to pull away from Sharpe. She stopped answering his phone calls and stopped telling him where she was when he would demand to know. Plaintiff's feeble attempts at freedom and independence further upset Sharpe. He began flooding her phone with calls demanding to know where she was. He called relentlessly, multiple times per hour. The harassment became so unbearable, plaintiff frequently began leaving Nevada, determined to cut off communication, resist his efforts to control her, and attempt to reclaim some of the control of her life. It took courage for plaintiff to make this effort. She remained terrified even though she was thousands of miles away. Sharpe simply would not accept independence or freedom for plaintiff. In October 2024, just after plaintiff returned from Europe, Sharpe's behavior became more angry, aggressive, and now violent. On October 6, 2024, Sharpe sexually assaults and rapes plaintiff and threatens, quote, "I'm going to make it so no man will want you again." On October 6, 2024, plaintiff was working out at a Nevada gym following her usual routine. As she worked out, she saw Sharpe aggressively approaching her. She could tell by his look and the way he moved quickly towards her that he was furious for having been ignored. As soon as he got close, he told her, quote, "Sit the fuck down or I'm going to kill you," end quote. Damn. Plaintiff refused. Quote, "I don't want to talk to you. You cheated on me," end quote. His response was dismissive and controlling as usual. Quote, "You don't have a choice," end quote. Sharpe demanded that they talk in private. Again, plaintiff told him no. She made it clear she did not want to talk to him, be alone with him, or want him coming to her home. But Sharpe didn't care. He never took no for an answer. Sharpe forced plaintiff under threat to get into his car and go to her house. Once Sharpe was inside her apartment, plaintiff tried to keep the conversation in the living room, but Sharpe refused. He demanded they go to the bathroom. She said no. He didn't listen, nor did he care. Once inside the bedroom, Sharpe grabbed her from behind and forcibly positioned her to perform oral sex. He held her in place and then forced her to begin performing. He became angry and said, "You've disrespected me," quote, "You've disrespected me so much. I'm going to punish this asshole. I'm going to make it so no man will want you again." Oh, my. Anal reconstruction surgery. Yep, we back to that. Allegedly. Plaintiff at this point was crying and sobbing. Tears streamed down her face as Sharpe repositioned her and took her from behind and inserted his penis into her anus. As he forcibly anally raped her, he said, quote, "Turn around and look at me," end quote. Sharpe grabbed her head, forcing her to look at him as she sobbed. He said at that point, quote, "Look at this. Look at my arm. I've got the chills. That's how good this is." Oh, my Lord.
You know, Rick is so wild and went so far off the meter. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, you know, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, "Yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far." And his response is like this: "There's no such place. Darkness. Let's go to the abyss, nigga." I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, you know? And for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, you know, tussling or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Oh. Based on what are you basing that on, Nia? What do you base that on? She was all right until she heard he was about to sign a $100 million contract. What do you base that on? How many cases has Busby lost? You don't even know. What kind of sense does this make for you to discredit a whole person based on something that somebody else not connected to her has ever done? First of all, Busby ain't lost no case. That's number one. Jay-Z paid that bitch. Allegedly, right? Jay-Z paid that bitch. So Busby ain't never lost. You can't Dan Jr., you can't name one case that Tony Busby has lost. You can't. You can't prove that Jay-Z didn't settle with that chick. You can't. Nah, they can stay. Let them stay. They can't explain themselves. The facts are what they are. They in their fields, though. They like Shannon Sharpe. Because if they didn't like Shannon Sharpe, they believe every word she say. It's just that simple with y'all. See, this is why they pay these people hundreds of millions of dollars. Because they're really, really good at getting people to believe them. Even when they're proven liars. Shannon Sharpe is a proven, self-admitted liar. proven, admitted, liar. He sits in, and that's before I add the fact that he sits on TV every day lying. Bro, this nigga just said that the Lakers lost because LeBron's hurt. I'm like, he hurt now? Oh yeah, he's growing. He ain't been right the whole time. What? His growing hurt. Didn't you just say Lakers in 5, now he's hurt? Make it make sense. Every chick since 2010 has said this about Shannon Sharpe. They've been coordinating lies about Shannon Sharpe for 15 years plus. He in court, right? And all of them are saying the same thing. And all of them ain't got Busby as their lawyer. And one of them I know for a fact. In 2010, Shannon paid her to go away. Ain't that right, Shannon? Allegedly, right? She signed that paper. To sit here and be like, I don't even need to read the complaint because Busby's her lawyer. That's the wildest shit ever. I don't understand why people be proud to be misinformed, but then want you to take their opinion seriously at the same time. You let it be known that you are completely and utterly biased from Jump Street, so it don't matter what this bitch say. You know that this bitch is coming after this nigga $100 million based on who her lawyer is. That doesn't even make sense. I don't like Ariel, but what do I do every time? I give it the benefit of the doubt, because just because the girl got Ariel don't mean that she's teamed up with Ariel. Yeah, Shannon's response was, yeah, we gonna get to Shannon's response. Because I don't want to hear shit from you hoes about nothing else. We slut shaming bitches from here on out. Because she said it was a consensual relationship. So to release text messages and shit that she supposedly shared and to put her name out there is some nasty shit that sounds like he did it. His response make him sound like he definitely did it, just so you know. So I hope don't no girl around you get raped, because when they do her like that, you gonna feel bad for her. And ain't gonna be shit you can do about it. So I hope that don't happen to you. So for all y'all motherfuckers that's just rooting on, because she's Jane Doe in this. And the way the law is set up, she's allowed to be. Shannon Sharpe exposed who this girl is and alleged text messages during a time that she herself said was consensual. Release the text messages that show that the day that she said you fucked her, that she consented to it. How about that? How about we don't do straw mans? How about we don't just ignore it? Because like that shit, I got a daughter, bro. I got a whole ass daughter. She'll be 20 in less than 4 or just over 4 years. To not let her have her day in court. I ain't saying that Shannon necessarily guilty, but to fucking say that her whole case is bullshit without a day in court, that's not how that works. She get her day in court. And Shannon Sharpe made a big mistake today, and Shannon Sharpe probably gonna lose. He getting ready to lose a lot of shit because he got emotionally angry. Remember, she is saying how emotional he get and how angry he get. Wait until we read the response. Wait till we read the response and see if this ain't an emotionally angry nigga. He told her in the moment she was crying that the experience was so good it was giving him chills. Sharpe's behavior demonstrates that he believed plaintiff to be his personal property, possessed and owned by him. He also believed that the laws did not apply to him, that he could take what he wanted, and that no one could or would stop him. He was and is wrong. January 2025, Sharpe sexually assaults and rapes plaintiff, ignoring her screams and refusing to wear a condom. On January 2nd, 2025, Sharpe told plaintiff he wanted to see her. Sharpe persisted and reminded plaintiff that he had a combined Christmas and birthday gift to give her, as he previously promised her a gift. Okay, so she wanted that gift. Does that mean he could take the pussy? That's all I want to know. Even if she's a gold digging bitch, an old gold digging slut, did he have the right to take the pussy? That's all I need to know. As he previously promised her a gift, she ultimately allowed him to come over to her apartment. She regrets that decision. Once inside her apartment, Sharpe began undressing. Plaintiff firmly stated multiple times that they would not have sex without protection, demanding that he wear a condom. She knew that in the past he refused to ever wear condoms and believed that her demand would stop him from having sex with her. But although he refused to wear a condom or refused to use a condom, he still insisted on sex. She tried to resist him. She screamed. She had ultimately expressed concerns for her safety, knowing that he had been involved with other women, increasing the risk of transmitting a disease. The more she begged, Sharpe became more aggressive and made it clear he would not wear a condom and he was going to have his way with her. Sharpe grabbed her, pulling her around and positioning her to perform oral sex, which lasted for roughly 2 minutes. Then Sharpe repositioned her and roughly forced himself inside her. Plaintiff never stopped demanding and begging that he stop or put on a condom. Sharpe ignored her. As soon as he penetrated her, plaintiff screamed and sobbed. Her cries for help did nothing to stop Sharpe. The assault lasted roughly 10 minutes, ending only when Sharpe ejaculated inside her. Plaintiff cried and begged repeatedly for him to stop. Plaintiff left Nevada after the assault. Shannon, if she can prove that, bro, that's going to be a big L for you, my nigga. Plaintiff brings these causes of action in the honorable court to recover damages as outlined below. It is imperative that Shannon Sharpe and those like him are held accountable for their actions to prevent them from engaging in further sexual assault and sodomy and harming future victims. Plaintiff hereby incorporates each of the foregoing paragraphs as fully set forth herein. As alleged herein, defendant Sharpe willfully and unlawfully used threats and physical force on plaintiff. In using willful and unlawful force on plaintiff, defendant Sharpe intended to cause a harmful or offensive contact. The threats, as well as the harmful or offensive contact by defendant Sharpe, caused plaintiff to suffer harm. Sharpe's conduct proximately caused injury to plaintiff. Plaintiff has sustained and will sustain pain and suffering, psychological and emotional distress, mental anguish, embarrassment, and humiliation. Accordingly, plaintiff is entitled to recovery against defendant for the charges or for the damages proximately caused by defendant's conduct in an amount to be determined at trial. Second claim for relief. Plaintiff realleges each aforementioned allegation as fully incorporated below. Sharpe engaged in conduct that is extreme and outrageous so as to exceed the bounds of decency in a civilized society. Namely, he caused plaintiff to experience mental suffering by causing her to worry about her safety and well-being. Time and time again, he reinforced that fear with verbal threats. Sharpe engaged in this conduct intentionally, knowingly, and willfully. Sharpe's conduct proximately caused injury to plaintiff. Plaintiff has sustained and will sustain pain and suffering, psychological and emotional distress, mental anguish, embarrassment, and humiliation. Accordingly, plaintiff is entitled to recovery against defendant for the damages proximately caused by defendant's conduct in an amount to be determined at trial. Thus, in addition to actual damages, plaintiff seeks punitive damages, and such damages are not subject to capping. That's always possible. Plaintiff herein demands a jury trial and tenders all appropriate fees with this complaint. Wherefore, plaintiff reserving the right to amend the complaint prior to or during the trial of this matter, praise judgment against defendant as follows. General damages in this sum in excess of $10 million, special damages in the sum in excess of $10 million, punitive damages in the sum in excess of $20 million, statutory penalties in the sum excess of $10 million, declaration of rights as set forth above, attorney's fees and cost of litigation, interest at the statutory rate, such other and further relief the court deems reasonable under the premises. Respectfully submitted, Micah D. Nash, Nevada Bar, number 16596, Delahunty and Edelman LLP, and the Boy Big Crunch Bar, Busby Law Firm, Anthony G. Busby, Texas Bar number 2400 1820. Thomas Colby Holler, Texas Bar number 241-26898. And they at the J.P. Morgan Chase Tower. Attorneys for plaintiff Jane Doe. Now, Shannon. with all that being read, I will admit that this bitch admitted to having a consensual relationship with you. Okay? Why would you come out with this statement, nigga? If the bitch is lying, why would you come out with this statement? Your lawyers, if your lawyer came up with this idea, fire him. Statement by Laney J. Davis, counsel to Shannon Sharpe. Quote, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're fucking me, end quote. Gabriella Zuniga in a text message to Shannon Sharpe, October 7, 2023. Let's stop right there, Shannon. Why would your opening line be an unconfirmed text message, quote? I guess you can prove this at some point. You fucking doxed her to she's a Jane Doe, bro. What are you trying to lose this case? 51%. Shannon, you can listen to everybody else that's like, oh, we don't believe this bitch. 51%, Shannon. We are not in criminal court. And you emotional and angry is what she say you get. What do you call this? What the fuck do you call this? Are you trying to lose, Shannon? Bro, listen to everybody else that believe her and see what happened in court. And Shannon, it's irrelevant if she said this. She could have let you fuck her with a dog collar 1,000,000 times. But if she told you no one time, bro, she's already admitted to fucking you, bro. She already admitted that she let you do some shit that most girls wouldn't let a nigga do to her. This lawsuit filed by Gabriella Zuniga and orchestrated by her attorney Tony Busby is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions of dollars. You can call it what you want, nigga, but you gonna have, she getting ready to hurt your pockets, G. This statement right here, the first line of this statement is going to help her get money from you. You're gonna have to pay her, bro. It's just what it is. I would advise you just go ahead and pay her and stay out of court, because you take this to court, see what happens, nigga. You're gonna be outside reading your phone like Soldier Boy. It is filled with lies, distortions, and misrepresentations. It will not succeed. In her effort to extract a large financial settlement, Ms. Zuniga presented Mr. Sharpe with a secretly recorded video of a consensual sexual encounter. We believe the video has been heavily edited and taken entirely out of context, crafted to falsely portray a consensual act as non-consensual. So Shannon's already admitting to fucking her and shit. He's just trying to say that all of the times were consensual. Shannon, she's already admitted that every time was consensual. When she sent that message to you in 2023, which I missed one, quote, I know you missed this big juicy ass, $25K for each cheek. That was in, now we'll see if you can prove that one. That's January 1st, 2025. Because we'll see what her text messages say, but we're not even going to get to that. We're never going to. The fact that you open this shit up, doxing who she is, we are never getting to trial. Y'all need to hear me and hear me good. This shit ain't never going to court. He going to pay this bitch. He ain't got no choice. He going to have to pay her so she could just go away quietly. There's no way. For him to start out doxing her, even if he didn't do it, that was the dumbest thing to do. Ms. Zuniga has refused to provide a copy of the full unedited version of the recording to Mr. Sharpe's legal team. To set the record straight, we are releasing several of Ms. Zuniga's own explicit text messages to Mr. Sharpe to clearly indicate that the nature of their relationship was consensual and sexual in nature. She never denied that. And in many cases, initiated by her with specific and graphic requests, contrary to the allegations she makes in her lawsuit. Consensual sex continued until January 2nd, 2025, which is the day she said she was raped. So why did y'all stop fucking that day? You said that she hit you and said $25,000 a cheek, which means she wanted $50,000 for you to fuck her. You went over there to fuck her. So did you pay her the 50 bands or what happened? Were you gonna pay the 50 bands? Because what could have, Shannon, you playing with fire, nigga. This shit is not benefit. This is not beyond reasonable doubt, nigga. You playing with some fire, nigga. You better pay this bitch, bro. You better just pay her to go away, bro. All right, man. Take this shit to trial. Mr. Sharpe, or for her text message to Mr. Sharpe. There are other examples of text from Ms. Zuniga. For example, oh my Lord.
Tactical nuke incoming!
If it's meant for you, Cam, say less. Good happen. Quote, only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want to me. Then I can do whatever I want to me. Okay. Shannon, this was from 2023. She said y'all relationship was consensual. Quote, I want to put my tongue in your asshole and then marry you. That was in 24. So Shannon, this bitch was eating your ass, nigga. Quote, that's my daddy. Fuck, I want you to put a big black baby in me.
You know, Rick is so wild and has went so far off the meter. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, you know, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this. There's no such place. Darkness. Let's go to the abyss, nigga! I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, you know? And for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, you know, tussling or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Shannon, I'm literally married to a white woman. And if my wife ever says some shit like that to me, nigga. First of all, she said it before we got married. She definitely would have never became my wife. The fuck? What the fuck is this? Shannon, and you fucked this bitch? Wait, that's the bigger problem for me, Shannon. She said this to you and you kept fucking her? So what was y'all doing, little slave master shit? Oh, come on, Shannon. At bare minimum, if I'm gonna believe you, Shannon, if I'm gonna believe you in these text messages, Shannon, you was fucking a bitch that was talking to you like this. And all of y'all motherfuckers be blindly following this nigga. I will not follow no nigga that let no bitch talk to him like this. Are you insane? Even if I'm gonna believe you, nigga, you let her say this to you and you kept fucking her. And here's the best part, Shannon. This does not prove that you didn't rape her in 2025. These text messages before that she said the one time that you raped her in 2024. All this shit's before that. Show the messages after. Show the messages when she claimed that y'all were beefing. Show those messages. So even if I'm gonna fucking believe you, Shannon, you letting this bitch put her tongue in your ass, and she wanted you to put a big black baby in her, which I don't even know what the fuck that means. So even if she's lying, Shannon, you told us this. So now we gotta hope you lying. The only way you can save face on this, Shannon, is you gotta come out and say you was lying. She ain't never say that shit out. I just thought that would make her sound bad. I see what you trying to do, Shannon. You put that one in there because you want all black women to get mad at her. Well, those black women that would get mad at her are mad at you, nigga. You was fucking the bitch you let talk to you like this. Nigga, you already look like a old bro. I told everybody that's why I didn't fuck with him on CBS, because he talked like a slave. And here we go. More slave activities. I wish my wife would have ever in these 20 years said something remotely left like this, nigga. Like, that's outrageous, nigga. This is from his mouth. Quote, you better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. And you kept fucking her. So according to you, she had been begging you to put a big black baby in her for 8 months minimum. The first time she said it was January 12th, and then you name another time when she said it August the 6th. Hey, Google, what was the date when Shannon Sharpe got caught having sex on Instagram Live?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
You don't understand about Shannon Sharpe having sex on Instagram Live on accident. See, bitch, you just want Shannon to fuck. This bitch told you. Well, okay, no, it wasn't. She did that for a week. I got the dates wrong. At least it wasn't 8 months. So for at least a week, you was fucking her while she was telling you to put a big black baby in her. Like, what in the slave porn is this? These messages are just a sampling of a broader pattern of graphic sexual communication initiated by Ms. Zuniga. The evidence paints a clear picture. This was a consensual adult relationship that included role playing. Oh no, Shannon. So you're admitting to this slave role play. Got you. Sexual language and fantasy scenarios explicitly requested by Ms. Zuniga. Yeah, this was all her. Got it. You were just the innocent victim in all of this slave role play. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Sheriff, I agree. That bitch know what time it is. This is outrageous, bro. Included role playing. This is bad, Shannon. The edited tape that Ms. Zuniga secretly taped and showed to Mr. Sharpe during her blackmail attempt tries to falsely portray, as a result of this editing and out of context form prior text messages, that the sexual activity was not consensual. So wait a minute, Shannon. You admitting that she got text messages and video that proves that you did rape her, but you want us to believe that it's actually edited? You're gonna have to prove that, nigga. This is bad. Why? We didn't even know she had a tape. You just told us. So this makes Shannon look. Y'all don't think this statement make him look bad? You think this make him look good? She ain't said none of the evidence of shit she got. Shannon just let us know that she got text messages and video. He's just claiming the shit's fake. He just claiming the shit fake. She didn't tell us that. He did. She didn't tell us text messages. We was asking about it. Shannon comes out. Yeah, she got video and text messages, but they fake. 51%, Shannon. You're a fucking idiot, bro. You be on them miles in that black. Or yak, rather. She didn't even say this, Shannon. We didn't even know who she was, which this is going to really fuck you up in court. Do you understand how bad this is going to look in court? I know you trying to get everybody to dox her and pull up her past and all this shit. She admitted to fucking you for 2 years, bro. She admitted that y'all was doing some wild shit. She was letting you do some wild shit to her. Cause even if she wanted to try to portray the shit, she told me it was consensual. So all of that choking her and you just taking it and forcing her to suck your dick and all that shit, she said she let you. She said it stopped after the second because you raped her. You tell me why it stopped after the second. That's what I want to hear from you. All this other shit, when you showing me text messages of how nasty y'all used to talk, this is corny, nigga. This ain't nothing. This is the bad type of slut shaming. If you want me to believe what you trying to show me about her, you need to show that she be talking like this to other niggas. Not you. She's already admitted to having a sexual relationship with you for 2 years. So yeah, I believe y'all said some real nasty shit to each other. This ain't proving what you just trying to make her look bad. You not even defending yourself on like the actual charge. You just try to say, man, how could I rape her when she used to talk to me like this? She said she used to talk to you like this, and then she was mad over the Instagram shit and wouldn't let you fuck her without a condom no more. Which is very believable if you somebody's secret girlfriend. Like, we got to keep this shit a buck, bro. I know y'all niggas like Shannon Sharpe, bro, but you got to keep this shit 1,000. Because her story was 50-50 at best for me until this nigga dropped this statement. I'm like, you know what you did, nigga. But Mr. Sharpe now believes her secret taping was all part of her plan set up as part of her blackmail scheme, as distorted by her edited tape, a copy of which she refused to make available to Mr. Sharpe or his counsel. Bro, she ain't mentioned no tape. Why she got to give you some? Bro, Shannon, what the fuck are you doing? So you know the video's fake, even though you don't have a copy of it. Oh my God. Shannon Sharpe, what are you doing? Even if you innocent, Shannon, this is the dumbest fucking strategy the world has ever seen to defend themselves from this. And this makes her sound believable when she say you get emotional and angry. This is what all of this is you being an emotionally angry nigga right here. We reading it. This is on your Instagram. You posted this. This is your words. You can't blame none of this statement on her. These are your words, nigga. You done let everybody know that you be doing a fucking slave fetish with some bitch, letting her say, put a black baby in her, all this other fucking shit, getting your ass ate. Like, nigga, you are ridiculous. This the nigga y'all be looking up to. This is the nigga y'all call y'all uncle, bro. I told you, I go by Shay, and I don't trust no grown-ass man that go by Shay Shay. I told y'all this a long time ago. Stands on it. He told us this. I cannot believe he wrote this, bro. What a fucking idiot. This is you being in control, because I guarantee there's no way your lawyer wanted to do this, bro. This is all you, nigga. Mr. Sharpe categorically denies all allegations of coercion or misconduct, especially the gross lie of quote unquote rape. What do you mean quote unquote rape? She said it was rape. There's no quotes on what she said. and will not submit to what he sees as an egregious attempt at blackmail. He stands firmly by the truth and is prepared to fight these false claims vigorously in court. He looks forward to vindication through due process and a judgment based on the facts and the law. No, Shannon, I want to see why did you show these text messages and not text messages that would show you didn't rape her on the 2 days she said? All of these dates, she said she got raped in October of 24, if I believe, right? She said October of 24 and then January 2nd, 25. All of these messages are when y'all were still cool. And she admitted that. She said y'all fell out over that fucking Instagram video. You ain't showing no text messages, nothing. Then now the reason why you know it is because she done pulled up on you. Busby done let you know that they got a fucking tape. And you swearing up and down it's edited, fake and stuff, but at the same time you saying I ain't got a copy of it, and they were refusing to give me a copy. So how the fuck you know it's fake? How do you want us to just believe you that it's fake, nigga? Your own words, nigga. I believe her more because of what you said, nigga. This is you being emotional and angry. Nigga, ESPN getting ready to make you go lay down, son. Malika Andrews, you going for this? Hold on, nigga, wait. I saw what y'all did to Ime Udoka, and he was fucking a bitch on the Celtics consensually. They never even said, she never claimed he did anything, nigga. He got fired. And ESPN dogged this nigga. They dogged this nigga. Aaron, I can see him being arrogant enough to not settle. But I'm going to tell you this, Shannon Sharpe, you got to pay this bitch to go away, bro. You done fucked up. I don't know what the fuck this nigga was thinking, bro. I think he can survive, but he got to pay her. Fuck, I don't give a fuck. Let's set all his fame aside. Let's say he'll stay famous the whole way through, right, Mob? Let's give that. Man, he don't fall off nightcap and all that shit still bang. Nigga, when he lose that lawsuit, everybody can still fuck with him or not, but he gonna lose that bread. He gonna be outside the courtroom like Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy was accused of doing way less than this, 4 million. This is just, even if you believe 100% she's lying and Shannon's telling the truth, you have to admit that he fucked up with this statement. This statement makes him look really bad, bro. How you gonna, you gotta understand what he's saying. Are you telling me I had to rape a bitch that was eating my ass? Things change. There's some bitches that y'all niggas was fucking regularly years ago. You know, if you go try to fuck her now, you gonna catch a case. Things change. Why? I heard why she said y'all stop fucking after January 2nd. Why don't you tell me what happened, Shannon? What is your version of that? Why didn't y'all fuck no more after January 2nd if it was consensual? What changed? You always had money. So remember, when he was doing Cat Williams, when he made all that fucking money from Cat Williams, bro, record amount of money, bro, he had the second highest live stream of all time, right? Or did he pass the Rogan one? I think it was either first or second. And he sat on the air bragging nonstop. You think I'm lying? Remember all the fucking videos he was bragging nonstop about how much money he made? Why didn't she flip on him then? Now 100 million is like, oh, no. Just prove to me, Shannon, that the second was consensual and the shit in October was consensual. I don't know what this statement was, why you would drop this statement. This was the dumbest idea ever. You got to pay her to go away. The faster, the better. Because if you go take this shit to trial, you are going to lose. He ain't going to jail over this. They ain't going to never lock him up over this. Same thing with like Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, like that was civil. They hit him over the head. Now he getting ready. Soulja Boy hurt now. That's why he got to try to appeal, and he gonna lose. Shannon would be an idiot because here's the thing. These are the motherfucking messages that Shannon let us see, right? They go to trial, we're going to get to see everything. And I guarantee them text messages is going to bury this nigga. He just admitted to being part of a slave kink. Letting this bitch talk about breeding her like with his black buck ass. 51%, Shannon. You willing to put your fortune on 51% with this as your defense? Bro, he can, no. You know how a lot of people settle that shit? Y'all just don't be knowing it's a settlement because they do it in a certain way to make you think that somebody just decided, never mind. They'll just say, oh, so-and-so withdrew their suit. That's how they'll draw the agreement up. Look, we'll give you X amount of money, but you're going to sign this piece of paper that's going to say that you can't really talk about the case no more. And you just going to quietly withdraw. Y'all, bro, we all guessed how much Cassie got. We don't even know, but it was told the same way. Oh, yeah, Cassie withdrew her lawsuit. It was quietly settled. The same thing like with Jay-Z and that chick. They swear that when Busby withdrew that shit, it's not because Busby, you can't prove it. You can't prove if they got paid or not, which means that it's plausible that they got paid. If you can't prove it either way, then both ways are plausible. Just as plausible, in fact, unless you got something to lean one way against the other. You got to think, there's a jury of his peers. First of all, y'all be forgetting that this nigga's 54 years old, getting ready to be 55. She's in her 20s. There's a lot of people that will side with her and be like, this nigga was using his power and age and shit to prey on some young girl. Stop acting like we not in reality, bro. Whether you agree with that or not, you know that that's how that shit most likely gonna go down. Stop playing. Stop lying to yourself. Shannon, you gotta pay this bitch, bro. She don't really want no 50 M's. Nigga, just throw her 3 or 4 M's, bro. Make her go away. Because you don't want to take this to trial, Shannon. Don't listen to all your fans. This is me. This is a nigga that I ain't never rock with you, bro. And I'm telling you how you probably should handle this to keep yourself out of the maximum trouble. We didn't even know she had a tape of you, nigga, and you told us first. Dumb ass. All you had to do was not say anything and let your lawyer fight this shit quietly. You literally proved some of the shit that she said about you right. She said that you emotional and you try to control situations and all this shit. And that's what this statement is. This is you trying to exude your power. You want everybody, look, she's a slut anyway. That's what you want everybody to believe when they, oh my, Shannon. I really thought you were smarter than this. I didn't know you was this dumb. But it's coming across as extremely emotional. Which helps her argument, dumbass. Ego twice the size of the crib. I can't never tell them shit. It is what it is. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, Shannon. Her narcissism claims, this is it right there. Cause don't nobody believe that your lawyer signed off on this. This is some shit where you were like, nigga, at the end of the day, you gotta do what I say. There's no way your lawyer told you to do the opening line. Your lawyer told you, hey man, what you should do is dox the fact. First of all, it's a Jane Doe, Shannon. How you think this shit gonna look in court when they come to court and go, well, we were Jane Doe. We filed as Jane Doe and we were allowed to do that according to law. And the first thing that Shannon did was went on his Instagram with millions and millions of followers and told everybody the victim's name. You gotta pay her, Shannon. You fucked up. You fucked up major, bro. Your emotion got the best of you, man. Now you got to pay that. And you might want to do it quick before ESPN pull the jack move on you, nigga. Pat McAfee already got embarrassed by that shit today. Motherfucking Paul Heyman brought up Shannon Sharpe on Pat McAfee's show on ESPN, nigga. And Pat McAfee, you had to try to defend that nigga too, cause come on, you know, ESPN check, you know. There's no forgotten. There's no more. It's a hard sell for me to believe that Shannon Sharpe got a lawyer that told him to be this confrontational against a alleged rape victim. No lawyer's that stupid. Yeah, Wise Man did. And I'm gonna show y'all here in a second. Pat McAfee was just like, he couldn't even say shit. That's the whole thing where I'm like, bruh, even if I'm gonna believe you, Shannon, your lawyer did not tell you to do this. Most, if not all lawyers would say, shut the fuck up. We not proving this shit on Instagram. And I'm like, Malika Andrews, how are you cool with Shannon doxing a fucking alleged rape victim and going on the air at ESPN? Oh, I can't. That's the other thing. Shannon don't realize, like, he can't do that shit. Bro, I'm not saying that she should or shouldn't. I don't like Malika Andrews. But fellas, be honest. Is it far-fetched that Malika Andrews gonna say something about this shit, especially with what Shannon did? Whether it's publicly or behind the scenes, she don't want that nigga to work there no more, especially once he did that. He lost her. Stephen A. Smith, you running for president. How you gonna let this ride, nigga? So I know a lot of y'all was sitting there like, yeah, get her, Shannon. The people he worked with and co-workers are mortified. They can't believe he responded like that, nigga. Guarantee the conversation was, what the fuck is this nigga doing, bro? It's like he didn't read what she said. Shannon's responses to what's actually going on instead of reading what she responds to what she said. He didn't read the part where she said, yeah, we was in a consensual relationship for 2 years. Just what she said was, they was fucking for 2 years. He did that shit on Instagram Live. She didn't want to fuck him without a condom no more. And he was fucking her anyway without one. He don't respond to that. He goes, look at what she was saying to me during the 2-year relationship that she admitted we was having. Well, she already said she was fucking you. So this is corny for you to be showing text messages and shit like this. You didn't deny and then you not only didn't deny that you had videos of her, you turned around and admitted she got a secret video of you that apparently looks bad because you want us to already believe it's fake, even though you admitted you don't have a copy of it. You said it's fake and it's edited and stuff is taken out of context. Well, which one is it, nigga? If you would have just let her shit be what it was, I would have gave you a 50-50. In your statement, you proved multiple things she said about you. What an idiot, bro. Hey, ESPN, I'm waiting for y'all to tell Lakers in 5, huh? LeBron, you got shit to say about Kevin Gates. You ain't got nothing to say about Shannon? You got time for Kevin Gates in the fucking playoffs. Yeah, I'm taking Busby in 5. But I don't know. I might take Busby in the sweep because Shannon came out. This was bad. I can't believe that he came out. Let me pull up the first page again so I can remind y'all how the statement started, how I know it ain't no fucking lawyer that wrote this. The first fucking line, I was like, nigga, what? She's known as Jane Doe in the official lawsuit that we just read. First one, statement by Lanny J. Davis, counsel to Shannon Sharpe. Line 1, quote, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're fucking me. End quote. Gabriella Zuniga in text message to Shannon Sharpe, October 7, 2023. Well, that's a year, basically a year and a half, or 1 year to the first rape, basically. And you doxed who she was. This statement does not prove, this first sentence don't prove anything but you being off the fucking hook. This is the first line, bro. The first line, you exposed her name and then brought up some shit that she said when she, out of her own mouth, admitted that y'all sexual relationship at that time was consensual. So why else would you put that there? Because you trying to motherfucking piss in the pool. You trying to taint the water. We just supposed to see her as some fucking BDSM slut. You do understand that even girls that will let you put a dog collar around their neck and fuck them and choke them with it while you fuck them, Shannon, they still can be raped too. Because you understand that's what he's trying to say. How can you rape a girl that wants a dog collar around her neck and wants somebody to choke her with it while they fuck her? How can she be raped? You understand that's what he means, right? We understand that, right? Why else would you start off with that? They praying that this nigga go on Nightcap tonight and talk about it. Did Nightcap come on tonight? They praying that he get on there with this type of energy. 51%. I need to remind y'all of 50. Hit the like button or get the fuck out. And hit the links in the description. We ain't got no goal, but the links are still there. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. But hit that like button to get out. You don't have to donate. You can stay without donating, but you can't stay without hitting the like button. Get out. Shed it lobbed out. Not surprising. He got an ego. He ain't trying to miss out like that. But I'm telling you, he better be careful with the fuck he on there saying. Joe Johnson, Ocho Cinco, y'all niggas ain't shit, bro. ISO Joe, you done sold your soul to the devil, bro. Y'all niggas will do anything, bro. Yeah, it's 18,000 in the live right now, but it's like, they talking about other shit. Shannon looked bothered. Which, that's not even a diss. Like, why would he not be bothered? Whether he did it or not, this would be bothersome. But Shannon think he sound like a boss because he got some bitch eating his ass and wanting to put a black baby in her. I don't know. Like, this nigga's weirdo, bro. I told you, I think he pansexual anyway. Yeah, of course this nigga ain't gonna motherfucking of course this nigga ain't gonna motherfucking talk about it. I don't think he should. But dropping that statement and then coming to work, like, there's no way. If he planned on working tonight, he definitely shouldn't have said none of that. But this goes into that ego shit she be talking about this nigga got. This is it right here. Now, I understand be consistent This is something different. As somebody who sit over here, bro, certain shit you can't just pretend didn't happen. And if you gonna go this far, then come on the air and call her a liar. You put out this statement where you inferred that she's lying, and the way that you try to prove to us that she's lying is by, we don't even know if those are really text messages. Those are just quotes that you wrote on a fucking piece of paper. You didn't even show us screenshots of the text messages. And Shannon's a known liar. We gonna see what ESPN say though. We gonna wait to see what ESPN say. But you see how everybody else is running with it. Shannon Sharpe dropped text messages. No, he didn't. Shannon Sharpe ain't showed us now text message. He just told us allegedly what some text messages say. But when it's y'all favorite, they don't ever need to prove shit. They can just say whatever. If you unbiased, you read this shit, you gotta admit this shit makes Shannon look really fucking bad. But y'all niggas just sitting here saying this make you definitely know she's lying. What? Because he showed text messages when she already admitted that they were fucking? What are you talking about? And Shannon, I don't even know if you guilty or not. That ain't even my point. My point is that you don't have to be found guilty. Like, you're not going to jail. I'm not going to sit here and lie and gas like, oh, Shannon's probably going to jail. I know you most likely not. But that's not even your biggest problem. $51% in them civil courtrooms, bro. It's so much. That's why a lot of people be like, well, why do people go in them courtrooms to get the money? Because it's easier to get a judgment in those courtrooms than it is for criminal. You gotta hope, like when you do the criminal shit, you gotta hope the police will actually pursue it, actually get the DA to investigate the shit properly. And then even if they all play ball on your side, then it's still beyond a reasonable doubt. You do these motherfucking civil cases, you don't even have to get the police involved. You ain't got to get the police involved. And then if it really goes to a jury, 51%.
See, CM Punk does as much good to my reputation as Shannon Sharpe does to ESPN.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a minute. No, you didn't.
Oh, no, jeez. Oh, boy. All right, see, all right, we don't need that. We don't need that. A lot going on.
Don't ooh me. I'm not the one getting sued.
Well,
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
The Wiseman. Pat, you too young. You didn't know that motherfucking Paul Heyman want the smoke. He ain't scared of you, nigga. He's the man in WWE, nigga. He can actually have your ass up out of WWE, bro. And that's why he didn't know how to really respond to it. He want to keep his ESPN gig and that wrestling gig.
oh, okay, all right. Whoa.
Yeah, Pat.
See, CM Punk does as much good to my reputation as Shannon Sharpe does to ESPN.
Whole ass savage, nigga. I'm a savage, I'm a savage, I'm a savage, I'm a savage. Money's all a nigga need. All I need is the money. Hold on, let me see what the motherfucking chat said.
Go block shot.
Wait, somebody just super chatted. Some of y'all wild as fuck. Instead of talking down on Unc, how about some positive shit? Just like black men, how can we be mad, but we still killing our own as well? Our community can't change until the hate is gone, which some of y'all had. It's sad. Nigga, shut y'all. Don't get mad, nigga. Don't get mad, bro. Y'all can't control all of this shit. Y'all niggas is in there. Ain't none of y'all moderators or nothing in there mad, nigga. That nigga said, who cares about Luka, Unc? You know why we here. That motherfucker said, Ocho, rub your nose if you want to talk about it. Like, yeah, they on this nigga head in the chat. This nigga ain't talking about it, nigga. This is a L, Shannon. I said, nigga, you know why we here. Cut that shit out. Damn, nigga, bro. First of all, your live ain't as fat as normal. You be having like 25. You kind of light tonight, especially with what's going on. We stand with Unc. Nigga, that's y'all. The fact that y'all calling this nigga y'all uncle is just diabolical. Y'all the same niggas that sit here and tell me that y'all laugh at bitches that say they single by choice, but then Shannon Sharpe get to say he's single by choice and y'all believe it.
You married?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm looking to get about. Hey, I'm about to be 55. I'm about to be double nickel.
Double nickel, yeah?
Double nickel. So.
What you think about it, though?
I want to get married.
Wait. Let's pretend these cameras ain't here.
Yeah.
It's me and you, Bob Sharpe. I've been talking like they ain't here anyway. What your views on marriage? What do you think?
I would have loved to have gotten married earlier in my career, but my career was the most important thing. So I was.
There's a lot of men who most important thing to them is their career and their craft, who can still maintain a family and marriage. So that don't be putting that on all men that are career oriented.
It was no good. I was a terrible father. I probably was a terrible brother, a terrible son.
See, that's the thing. Y'all be lying to yourselves. Everybody wants somebody, bro. There has to be certain conditions to be single by choice. And the fact of being single by choice is a complete outlier. So this shit that girls like to do, where y'all like to bring up that one outlier thing, nothing is ever 100%. So to ever bring up an outlier as a way to try to disprove what the norm is hilarious to me. But that's shit the girls be doing. Girls do that. Girls like to do that. Bring up the one outlier. Bring up the one person. You could bring up the 10 people. It doesn't matter. You can bring up 100. Still not enough.
I definitely was a terrible boyfriend because football was the most important thing. Right. I was consumed with that. And I was consumed with that because I wanted to get my grandmother and my family out of the conditions that I grew up in.
But you did that the day you got drafted. You didn't make enough money to get your mom and them out of there?
And I said if I had kids, I didn't want them to spend 1 hour, let alone a year like I spent. So I focused on that. That was the only thing that mattered.
Right.
And
But you were a Pro Bowl tight end. You had the money to. You're not even making sense.
I had a lot of women say they could be okay with being with number 2 to football. But when it came right down to it and they see how devout I was in it, they couldn't be.
Right.
And I said, okay. But
it wasn't because you was fucking no side bitches at all. I got you.
Now I started to realize as I've gotten older in my life, everything that I've accumulated doesn't mean anything if I don't have anybody to share it with.
Is that right?
And it took me spending time alone to realize that, yes, Shannon, you're great at what you do. You're in the Hall of Fame. You accomplished a lot. But at the end of the day, who do you share it with?
But then this is the problem. How do you find the right person to share it with when it's still going to be what you have on the table? Right. Because this is you. Are they dealing with you for you or what you have to offer?
Well, that's why you get married before you get on, stupid ass niggas. I keep telling y'all this, if you get with the girl and stay with her while you broke, then you don't ever have to worry about this shit. Dummy.
Now, how you figure that one out? That's the hard part. Even at
well,
this.
I guess I'm gonna
his brother was better too.
To find somebody that has something. And I tell people, look, I want someone to bring something to the picnic besides your appetite. I don't care if it's fork. I don't care if it's napkins.
Right. I don't care if it's dog collars. I don't care if it's eating ass.
Care if it's the mashed potatoes with raisins on top. But bring something to the picnic.
Right.
And so we can work from that.
Right.
I don't care if you have kids. I will graciously accept the kids.
Right.
You willing to? So let me get this straight. You got a millionaire nigga, 6 feet, 6 figures, that'll even take bitches with kids, and he said he want to be married, and he ain't married yet, and you still think there ain't nothing wrong with this nigga? I'm just asking. This is the dream nigga, right?
Your family becomes my family.
Yeah.
Because like I would do for my family, if you come to me and say, hey, my mom and dad are having trouble.
Right.
Okay, your mom and dad ain't got no trouble.
Right.
Once you with me, your family ain't got no, your mom and dad.
How do we know this is true when you ain't never had no girl that can prove this?
They ain't got no trouble.
Right.
Your kids ain't got no, well, they're our kids. They your kids, they're our kids.
Right.
That's the way I look at it.
I like that. So we have.
This is Shannon trying to do that simp shit to get girls to watch his shit. I gotta be honest with you. That's Derek Jackson talk.
Have the same mindset. Once that union, everything is united, it's one umbrella.
It's us.
All problems. Okay, I like that.
But he didn't answer the question of how he find a bitch that ain't just after his money. He didn't answer that question.
I like the part where you said, at least bring something to the table, because I think that's an argument, something that we all have issues with as men, and I think some men that have money, men of wealth, really don't care about times when women have anything to offer because it allows them.
Well, here's the best part about that. By the time you have to ask a girl what she brings to the table, the answer already is nothing, so you might as well not even ask her. If you can't explain what your girl brings to the table, then she brings nothing of value to you. Why ask her? Just get another one. Because I can go on for days about my girl.
So much more control when they don't have anything because they have to rely on them.
I don't want
ego driven.
Yeah.
Ego driven. Yeah. Oh, you don't need nothing, I got you.
Right.
And then they able to get away with murder because they got to rely on him.
No, I want you to have your own independence. I don't ever want you to become dependent on me.
Right.
Something I just want you to know that if something were to happen to me, you're more than taken care of.
Right. You good.
The family is.
Wait. So she broke until you die? Wait. When I die, you'll have some money from me. Wait, what?
Taken care of.
Right.
And so that's the thing, Chad, over the last couple of years, I've sat down and realized I need to find someone to love me like I love football. I need to find.
He don't want to love a bitch like he love football. He just want a bitch to love him like he love football, not her. He didn't say I want to find a bitch to love me like I can love her. I want a bitch that love me like I love football. Do you understand the level of ego you gotta have to say some shit like that, nigga? Oh, I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro. Like, this nigga's wild, man.
Someone that loves me like I love Undisputed. Love me like I love doing what I'm doing here.
Love me like I love Undisputed. Nigga, you want a bitch to love you like you love Skip? I'm done, bro.
On Club Shake.
I like that.
So,
ladies, your number still the same? Listen, ladies, call Shannon 323-509-5423.
I got, hey, look, but somebody's gonna have to accept me because I'm not an outdoor. I'm a very, very private person.
That's a red flag.
When I say I'm private, I'm ultra private.
Right.
I'm not a red carpet guy. I'm not.
Bullshit. You always on the red carpet. What the fuck you mean? This nigga, you just don't want to take your bitch. How many Diddy parties you been to?
Not a post on social media.
Because red carpet?
This is what I've learned. People can't F up what they don't know about. The moment somebody knows about something, they'll try to mess it up.
Steph Curry been with Aisha this whole time. Savannah been with LeBron this whole time. These niggas are bigger than you, and they've maintained the same girl and built families. I ain't gotta agree with shit that LeBron do, but that is true. That's cap, bro. That is fuckboy language for, I don't want to bring you outside so I can still be fucking whoever I want on the side.
I don't care how. I'm doing my own thing. I don't bother nobody. Nobody can ever tell you Shannon Sharpe bothered them or Shannon.
There's multiple bitches that saying you have, including the bitch before this was recorded.
Sharpe said anything bad about them. But the moment they know something about you, they'll F it up. So for me, I just stay to myself.
But not really, but if I'm not private. I'm very outgoing, especially with the kids, the missus. But if you're not doing nothing wrong, there's really nothing for anybody to F up.
No, but see, here's the thing. What's wrong is that people lie.
You lie every day. I've never seen you report on sports and not lie about something. You lie about everything, nigga. You lie about LeBron James. And that's, you famous for that. You famous for lying on this, for lying for this nigga. One night you say Lakers in 5, they lose the first game, and then LeBron growing hurt.
People lie. And sometimes just the mention of impropriety is enough to sway people's opinion of you.
Right.
I don't need to have done anything, but somebody said I did something. And you know, even when it comes out, well, that didn't happen. Well, it could have happened. You know, he probably paid that person off.
Why are you telling on yourself? This is not the average experience for no rich dude. Don't no rich dude. Why are we acting like there's no ball players that haven't been married and stayed married forever? There's several of these dudes who wives stayed married to them from career to death. And they never had to worry about none of this, what you talking about, that you want us to believe is the norm. It's not the norm. Just bro, this nigga, bro.
And then what?
Right.
Because they're never going to print the retraction like they ran with the original story.
Then you sue them. If some motherfuckers, if I had your money, Shannon, and some people try to fuck up my wife, my relationship with my wife, with shit I didn't say, I sue the shit out of you niggas. What are we talking about? That's defamation.
It's never as loud.
I like that.
But it doesn't need to be loud as long as you can show your girl. Why does it need to be loud? Let's say this magazine did. Say you were cheating on your girl and you really weren't, and they put a small ass retraction at the back of the shit. You take that small ass retraction and show your girl, and then she can admit, she can go, oh, that's fucked up that they just did that, but who cares? This nigga worried about the tabloids.
myself. I'll find somebody. God, look.
Right.
When I get up, when I fall on my knees every night, Ocho, I ain't gonna lie. I pray. I ask the God to give me strength, guidance, and clarity.
Mm-hmm.
I thank Him every morning for allowing me to wake up in my right mind, blood running in my veins, and use of my limbs.
Mm-hmm.
But I asked for clarity, and He showed me a lot. And Tyler Perry had something. He says sometimes people come in your life for a season.
We not quoting Tyler Perry right after we talk about the Lord. We not doing that. We not doing that. We not doing that.
That everybody's not meant to be in your life for longevity.
Right.
He says sometimes people are like rockets, the boosters on the spaceship. They take you up and then they fall off because that's a spark.
But you know what your God said? Get you a woman, marry her, and sit still. But you listening to Tyler Perry.
They need to take you.
Yeah.
I listen to that quote every single day for like the last 6 months. And I realize that now. There are people that have been in my life.
So you listened to a quote that told you, don't ever have a long-lasting connection with a woman. Just let them come through your life in seasons instead of spending every season with the... You can't even make this shit up, nigga.
That were only there for a short period of time, and that was all God meant them to be. I also realized that people pushed me to a height, and that was as far as they could push me.
And while he's saying this, on the side, he's fucking a bitch that won't hear him to put a black baby in her, and that he's tying a collar around her neck and choking her while he fuck her, and she's also eating his ass. Keep all that in mind. This is out of his mouth.
Now, it's up to me to take it to go the rest of the way.
I like that.
You know what to do.
Yeah, I do. Not believe a damn thing you say, nigga. I don't believe you. You're a liar. You are a... We can't even lie about that. I can openly admit that just because he's a liar don't mean he's lying about this. But he is a liar. His statement looks bad. His statement looks bad. His statement in no way disproves anything. It just makes you think that she's a whore, even though he don't even say she was fucking anybody else but him. Total demon time.
Yo, the devil's in full effect.
Demons, bro.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Using ass eating as a way to try to shame a bitch is wild. When the culture would more so look at you like a weirdo for letting her eat your ass. But all you YouTubers are just running with Shannon Sharpe's statement, even though his statement doesn't even say anything. It doesn't prove anything because y'all didn't read her lawsuit. Because if you read her lawsuit and then read his statement, you'll see that his lawsuit was bullshit. Y'all didn't even read the lawsuit. The lawsuit, she admits that they were fucking for 2 years and then shit changed. But as long as it's somebody famous y'all like or whatever, the token blackie that the white man give you and prop up, y'all ain't even smart enough to pick y'all when y'all be on that fake ass pro-black shit. Y'all don't even pick niggas that are independent. Y'all will make sure to pick a nigga that's owned by a white man as y'all hero. That's just a fact. Yeah, this is definitely just as bad as 3-Finger Whack. Like, he did this shit. And then y'all niggas is sitting out here vouching, oh, this bitch is definitely lying. And because he put out some text messages, which he never put out any text message. He quoted what he claims is a text message. He could be lying. And we'll probably never know because Shannon got to pay this bitch. His ego got the best of him, and now he got to pay her, bro. Ain't that right, Shannon? You going to have to give money to this stupid bitch, huh? Lying bitch, huh? You got to pay her, though, right? Take that shit to trial, then. She lying. Take that shit to motherfucking trial. Yeah, yeah. Take that shit to trial, nigga. Come on with it. I want to see it. Stevie Knight, y'all niggas, all of you fake ass manosphere niggas, bro, y'all be exposing yourself. None of y'all niggas ever talk about getting a girl and getting married. Y'all always just talk about all these girls they need to avoid. Y'all never tell them the girls they need to gravitate to, because all y'all want is y'all want to sit around and be the men, the bros. Y'all sit in the Discord together talking how all these girls ain't shit. Stevie Knight, fucking Chisa Zed, I was utterly disappointed in you, bro. I still fuck and I still fuck with y'all. I just don't agree with y'all on this shit because it let me know that y'all don't do no research. And y'all use that whole manosphere logic for everything where it's just like, well, he put out text message, so she's definitely lying. But ladies, y'all gotta hold yourself accountable. You know what opened the door for this? Believe all women. That's what opened the door for what's happening today. Shannon got fired last time, and the lawsuit was way less than this when CBS let him go. We ain't heard ESPN say shit, and part of the reason why is because of bitches like Malika Andrews and all this believe all women shit, and it come out these hoes be lying, and then they don't ever come back and be like, oh, that bitch lied. So they can use that shit against you. That's why don't nobody believe this chick right here. It ain't that Shannon's had a bunch of bitches lie on him. It's just that there's been a bunch of bitches lying that don't get held accountable. But if y'all read Shannon's statement, he admitted that she got video of him. Why would she show a video that he admitted she secretly recorded him, and she claims it was rape? So what's your defense, Shannon? It's gonna sound like rape, but it's taken out of context. And she edited it too, right? Man. Y'all can believe what y'all want just like I can. And, you know, I ain't even going to tell people what I truly believe about this case because it don't matter. I'm going to just tell you what Shannon should do. Whether Shannon's guilty or innocent, pay her off so she can go away. Because that's all she want, right, Shannon? All she really wants is the money. Just give it to her then. You fucked up this time. Now you know. Don't ever fuck with no bitch that won't sign the NDA. That should be the lesson you learn from this. Pay her so she go away. Because if you let your ego get into this, you can end up outside like Soulja Boy. She said that, yeah, he admitted that she got a recording that he didn't know about of them having what she claimed. So what he's saying is she sent a clip of him allegedly raping her, but he claims that the clip was edited and taken out of context, even though he's also admitted he does not have a copy of it. So, and then he doxed the chick. She filed as a Jane Doe. That was the biggest mistake he made of all of this, is telling everybody her name. So now if any people start harassing her and shit like that, Shannon, it's going to be all on you. This shit where you think you gonna dog whistle everybody to fuck with her, and then nah, you gonna be directly responsible because everybody's gonna be able to say, I didn't know who she was until Shannon Sharpe said it. I always look at it like this. When people make big ass claims of shit, investigate it. That's all I'll be like. We got the resources. We are in a time where it doesn't really take long. We got the resources. So, because even though I think the Shannon shit make him look kind of guilty, There's nothing in it where he admitting to rape her. He just admitting that a situation that she's calling rape is on tape. That's the scary thing for him. Because he gotta definitely pay, because he can sit there and say that it's edited and all this shit, but if he can't prove that, he's fucked. Shannon don't want basic discovery in this case because we've already heard of alleged text messages that were made by her from him. He wants you to believe that she was saying all this shit and he wasn't saying nothing back. Bullshit. You was probably talking all types of, I'm gonna dirty up the white snow, whatever the fuck type of slave shit y'all was doing. Girl dad was happening. Stop the violence was goody. So, and women, the main reason for especially you women that think that Shannon's lying, well, y'all better start coming out and calling other girls out who be lying. That's the only way you're gonna fix situations like this. If you're not willing to do that, then you know what I mean. You get what you get, my nigga. If you can't do that much, you get what you get. Because y'all done lied so much that even when Shannon makes a fool of himself like this, there's literally people come out like, yeah, she definitely lying. She's trying to get that money. Y'all be acting like you can go to civil court and ask for anything other than money. People's logic be, if you can't put a nigga in jail, don't try to get any justice for yourself at all. That's where it's just like, just a motherfucker filing in civil court does not mean much to me as far as they're doing it for the money for sure. It's not what that means. The court forces you to put your damages, whatever they may be, into a financial form. And there's a lot of women that'll agree. This ain't even up to me, but I'm saying a lot of women I'm sure agree with a nigga that got that type of money, raped them, and the only justice they can get is in the civil court. Yeah, they want to try to make you broke, nigga. However much money you got, I want it so you can be broke, because nobody told you to do that to me. So that's not, you gotta think from that standpoint. So you can't just automatically say, because a motherfucker asked for 50 million, that's because she just wants that nigga money. If that's the only way a bitch can hurt a nigga that she think raped her, then that's what a motherfucker gonna do, nigga. You gotta put everything in perspective, bro. Y'all be too quick to jump on these motherfucking. Y'all act like this is really y'all uncle. Y'all act like y'all know this nigga when he openly talks about being a sexual degenerate. And then after being a sexual degenerate, he also be sitting courtside with this fucking zesty ass nigga that he claims is just his designer, his personal assistant, whatever the fuck. You know how much courtside tickets to the Lakers cost? And you going with a nigga that ain't like your homie. This is a nigga that dresses you. Got it. What about the time at the Laker game where Shannon Sharpe damn near fucked up the whole game? They damn near had to put him out because he tried to fight the whole Memphis Grizzlies. That don't count? Is that him being emotional and getting angry real fast? He tried to fight a whole NBA team that would have stomped his old ass out. In all these years of sportscasting, we ain't seen no shit like that. We ain't seen they had to hold this nigga back. He was ready to fight a nigga daddy who was there and the whole team. How soon we forget? She said that nigga get mad real quick and then he tries to fucking ruin your life. What did that nigga do as soon as this shit jumped off? He got mad real quick, try to ruin this bitch life immediately. Yeah, his stylist has already exposed another NFL player. That's why I'm like, Shannon won't y'all think he's just some straight man. Nah, I think he's closer to pansexual than anything. I think that there's not any type of sex he'll turn down, like from humans. I ain't gonna put it on animals or nothing like that. First of all, fellas, I'll ask y'all, since we more of the sports, shout out to my ladies who do watch sports, but fellas, let's be honest. You don't think Shannon Sharpe juicing? He ain't in the league no more. He ain't got a piss test. ESPN making a test for PEDs. He owns something. This look bad, Shannon. And your handling of it is the main reason why it look bad to me. I want to reiterate that so much, Shannon. I need you to understand. If all I had, somebody sent it to me, and I said, yo, man, Shannon's a fucking idiot. I read the first 2 sentences. I was like, this nigga's a moron. At best, from what the lawsuit was, Shannon, I was giving you 50-50. I was giving you 50-50, throw a couple jokes at you. But then I hear what everybody's saying. MTR, all these niggas come out caping for Shannon. Why? Because they all want to grow up to be Shannon. Everybody, I ain't gonna put that on Cheese's head because he's married. But all the rest of y'all niggas want to be Shannon. Y'all want to be in y'all 50s, still fucking bitches in their 20s while you have millions of dollars. That ain't no type of dream life. What kind of legacy and shit is that? Jay, tell this motherfucker, bro. Shannon, shut. I can't believe you dropped this statement. So irrational. And even if I believe you, Shannon, I have to admit that it makes you look guilty. And that's all that matters in this, is you looking guilty. We don't even know if your lawyer actually wrote that. You could have literally just wrote it and put your lawyer's name at the top of it, because it ain't nothing but an Instagram post. Like, what a fucking moron, bro. That's my number one thing, Cam, where I'm like, I could be with some of the manosphere, quote unquote, advice or shit, but what's the end game? Yes, I agree with you. With the bitches y'all be talking about, yeah, avoid them. But why don't we ever talk about the bitches that we shouldn't avoid? That you can show. Nah, man, they don't even tell you that. They tell niggas, don't get a girl till you get money, but you ain't get money till you get 40. And then once you get money at 40, then you need to be getting all these prenups and all this other shit because you done got too much money. That, man, it's just ridiculous. The advice is dumb. You need to be teaching these niggas how to figure out who to get married to young. Find you a girl that ain't caring about your money but sees the potential in you and go. Shit. Y'all gonna fuck up, she gonna fuck up, you gonna fuck up, whatever the fuck that means. It doesn't always mean the same thing. Just do it and be done. Come here, AB. Come here, birthday kitty. I don't want to let you out yet, and I ain't gonna yell at you since it's your birthday. Kevin Samuels went out sad, but here's the thing. At least Kevin Samuels was telling niggas to get married and stay married. He was not one of those like, oh man, your wife do this, leave her type. No, he never said. He actually said, and he admitted he messed up in his shits. That's the other thing. I can always rock with that when you like, all right, I fucked my shit up. So I'm telling y'all so y'all don't fuck y'all shit up. There it is. But most of the shit is just like keeps single girls keeping girls single and single dudes keeping dudes single. Like, how the fuck is me sitting in a Discord with all y'all fucking niggas gonna help me get a bitch? It's not. All y'all can tell me is, at best, give me some game to use to lie to these bitches or tell me how much money I need to make so I can floss enough. And then they, because that's the thing, they want all these girls to want them because they successful and shit, but then they don't want to even pay for them to have dinner because they afraid they have to take money. I'm like, y'all just everything is motherfucking, I don't even know what the fuck to call it. It's just real big hypocrite. I mean, let's be on both sides. I want this nigga to make all this money, but I don't think I need to do anything for it. Well, you're an idiot. I don't necessarily think, I'm indifferent with that. I don't think the MTR promotes hating women. The main problem, that's why I word it this way. The main problem is nobody promotes marriage. They make you in fear of getting married. Every girl wants your money. You need this airtight prenup. Every bitch is just trying to get you to get them pregnant, yada, yada, yada. Even though the bitches that they tell y'all to avoid and the bitches that they show in video after video literally be the most obvious bitches you shouldn't fuck with. Whatever podcast, they've done episode after episode after episode, and they very rarely have a normal chick on there outside of dude's wife that be on there. It's always some Instagram OnlyFans thoughts who should not even be taken serious at all. And this is what all these lame ass niggas can't get no bitch because they stay on the internet. They see these girls, they like, these is what all girls are. And I'm like, no, this is literally the bottom of the barrel. No, I don't think you should be simping for no fucking girl. I do think you need to be a man and stand firm and all of that shit. But you need to get married. That's what the Bible tell y'all niggas. Y'all always want to hold these girls to biblical standards. And the same thing with y'all girls. Y'all want to hold men to this, protect your provider shit. But I don't want to do none of the traditional shit. That's how all y'all niggas are. On both sides of that shit, in my opinion, sitting as a married man in the middle, I sit and watch y'all niggas keep yourself single, and then y'all all want these traditional type people while you not traditional. So all y'all niggas complain about modern women because y'all want these traditional women, but then y'all literally want to go 50-50 and don't get where they got the problem. That's what they trying to tell you. It's like, you being a hypocrite. Back in the day, nigga, you wanted, if there was a girl you like, and that's the other thing, is like, how lame are you to be like, you like this girl, and you maybe want to talk to her, but you can't even take a gamble at a dinner. Yeah, I don't mean take her to no 5-star restaurant. What are you going to have for your wife special for her if you did that shit for every chick anyway? If she don't want to go to some casual shit, because that's what they used to do back in the day. They wasn't going to these 5-star. They was going to diners and shit like that. The local diner, some shit. Now, y'all would think a local diner is less than McDonald's in some cases. If you can't just get, bro, this ain't even about her. This is about you. If she's not worth you investing a meal in, then you need to find another chick. If you feel uptight about getting her something to eat, when you got the money to do it, then you need to find another chick. Don't try to skimp. Just find another chick that you like enough to take her out to eat and hope that she likes you. This Shannon Sharpe way of living is pitiful. It's sad to be in your 50s and you sitting here still fucking bitches that are 20, choking them with dog collars and getting your ass ate at 54. Like, you don't look like no boss to me, nigga. You look like a lame ass nigga that no matter how much money you got, no matter how many muscles you got, you can't get a bitch to stay loyal to you in any way. That's regardless if you actually raped this girl or not. That's true. If I'm gonna believe what you said here, you want to be married, but you can't stop fucking these hoes. Typical. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I will give you that. MTR, he's a glorified square nigga. But he ain't like, he tells you he's 6 feet tall. Like, we'll say the same shit about girls. If a girl fine and she ain't got married and all this shit yet, we quick to try to say, well, what's wrong with you? Well, nigga, you brag about having 6 figures and being over 6 feet, all them demon numbers that the girls want, you told me. Then why can't you get a girl to settle down? As a matter of fact, I see MTR put up videos where he got dogged out by bitches. So it's like, how are you giving all this advice? That's why I sit back and just look at a lot of shit. I'm just like, all right, bro, it's been like 3 years. You ain't married yet. You got it all figured out. You teaching everybody how to be a man, but you can't even be a real man and be married. That real men get married, bro. What are you talking about? This is sucker shit. This is shit that nigga, bro. If I'm going to believe y'all when y'all point to some girls that say that when she say she get married, when she say she's not married by choice, we don't believe her. I can rock with that in some of these girls and what they be saying. Like Kendra G, oh yeah, she can't get married. She thinks she can. She can't. It's over for her. Shannon, it's over for you. You just like Tracy Ellis Ross. Because you'll do that to the 20-something-year-old, but you don't feel like you can do that shit to the bitches your age. Because the bitches your age that would let you get down like that, they not going to let you do it for free. And when I say for free, you going to have to wife them for real. Ain't no girl your age going to go for this whole, oh yeah, I'm going to be your main bitch in total privacy. You going to be representing yourself in public as a full-on single man. And then you gonna get mad at me allegedly. So that's the whole thing, Shannon. Were you so-called? He never admitted that they weren't, and he said they were in a consensual relationship, but she said that she thought they was exclusive. Shannon, when you got caught fucking that bitch on Instagram, was you with this chick that filed this lawsuit? I mean, you can do what you want, but what did she think about y'all relationship? I mean, good luck, Shannon. 51% is all I want to remind you of. And to see everybody just literally just being like, oh, Shannon's definitely telling the truth, man, it's a sad sight. That shit is a sad sight for me. But it doesn't surprise me because Shannon, he had Cat Williams on his show, so. Man, this is the white man trying to take another black man down. Well, tell black men stop going in business with white men. When are we going to do that? That's what I'm saying with Stevie Knight. I'm like, Stevie Knight, when y'all identifying certain traits in girls, that's cool and all. But I look at Stevie Knight and I'm like, Stevie Knight, you are what most girls want aesthetically. How are you not married? How can you not find? How am I able, my ugly short ass, I'm able to have one girl that checks what the fuck I'm on for 20 years, bro. But y'all can't do it. And y'all niggas got so much money and all this other shit. Y'all all like the same type of bitches. Y'all all like them Instagram hoes. Come here. Come here, baby. You gonna make me open that door? Come on, birthday cat. And that's the thing where I always laugh at them niggas where I'm like, y'all be talking about these hoes like they regular women. I'm like, don't no regular women be doing this shit. Y'all think y'all be looking at regular women on Pop the Balloon. Right, because all these bitches just got the pick of the litter. That's why they all came to decide to battle it out for one nigga. And then being picky as hell when you gotta be in such a lineup. When you gotta be in a lineup with other bitches, you can't be picky. And then the shit that always just makes me laugh is all these niggas got discords where it's just them and all niggas sitting around complaining about women. And I'm like, this shit gay. I was like, this shit gay to me. That's gay to me. I be damn. But y'all get it if it's girls sitting around in private discord saying that shit about dudes. That's why I watch all angles of it. I watch what the females say and I watch what the men say. And most of the times it's about in the middle. Like, there's nothing wrong with going on a coffee date. But if the nigga's just being cheap, then okay, then he don't like you like that. If a nigga broke and all he can afford is to take you on a little coffee date, well, understand that that's going to hurt his pockets. But if you know the nigga got it and he don't want to take you to dinner, even like an Applebee's or something, then there you go. Everything is situational. Every girl that expects dinner on the first date ain't a gold digger. Some girls have been raised by their daddies that even if they daddies didn't raise them to be fucking gold diggers, they daddy raised them to don't be fucking with no nigga that won't get out of the car to retrieve you from the house. Don't fuck with no nigga that won't ever take you to dinner or be seen out in public with you. It's all about balance. And y'all ain't interested in it. Y'all be listening to niggas like Shannon and rooting this nigga on. When a nigga that's buff, got all the money, he a Hall of Famer in the NFL, he got making all this fucking money, he's famous, all this shit, and he can't get one bitch to act right. Yeah, the NDA on the first date shit that's diabolical. That shows bad intentions, because even if you know you're gonna need it later, why do you need it right now? Because you know what he be on, allegedly. So I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what he's thinking about being live on the air, but not wanting to talk about this shit. Like, what the fuck is that? Why would you come live and not talk about it? Your numbers are down. The show just ended, or it's ending. Not motherfucker put sus in the chat.
Shay Media Company page on all of its platforms. And my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. Everything has restocked. The link is pinned at the...
This nigga's out here trying to sell new merch. You wild, nigga. You wild. Oh, you supposed to be going on tour? I can't wait to see what ESPN do, because I guarantee you one thing, ESPN, the audience they still have left, they're not feeling this shit, and they're getting ready to have some explaining to do. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. Hit the like button, bro. What are we doing? Shannon, this look bad, nigga. I gotta be honest with you. This is me telling the truth. This shit look bad, bro. Yeah, you could clearly see he bothered. And this lets me know that the lawyer definitely didn't sign off on this other shit. Like, he made the executive decision, which he has the right to. But the fact that he ain't say nothing tonight, the lawyer probably was like, nigga, you can't say shit else, bro. You've said too much. That's why if he didn't plan on going on the show, showing text messages, screenshots, and all this shit, he should have never dropped no statement saying shit. She lying, bro. Don't give her nothing to work with, right? She lying, right? So shit, don't give her nothing extra. Bad strategy by Shannon Sharpe, bro. People gonna start looking up that case from 2010, and I'm pretty sure you paid her off, in my humble opinion. And they are starting to put shit on the calendar for, side note, for the courtroom. They just put something on the calendar for June 2nd today. So hopefully we'll be getting put on this calendar any day. This was not how I wanted to come to work the day after Easter. I ain't gonna lie. This was not it, Chief. Shannon, she started her, just so you know, she started her shit off by saying, you can consent 99 times, but the one time that she don't, no means no. That's powerful, Shannon. And your only defense to that was, look at how many times she let me fuck, and look at the nasty shit she was saying to me on the phone. Well, was that all 99 times plus that one, or was the one different than that? What did she say? Like, you claimed that she said it was going to be $50,000 to fuck. But that doesn't help your case. She could have been telling you $50,000 to fuck because she didn't want to fuck you like that no more. How? Because by his own admission, she said that January 1st. I could believe that. I could believe a girl that's like, nigga, yeah, you missed this ass. Well, the only way you fucking me is to give me $50,000. I can see a bitch who don't fuck with you like that no more saying that. Show me her charging you for $50,000 to fuck her before, and show me that you was paying it. You gotta be careful what you saying, Shannon. And don't be taking Crunch Bar for no bitch. You look, Shannon, I don't want your career to end like this. Just pay her so she'll go away, bro. It ain't gonna cost you 50. It'll cost you 5 at most, and you got that. If you getting ready to sign $100 million contract, you can trick off 5 right quick. This is bad though. Or shit, I don't know what I'm talking about. Bitches lying. I believe you. But you gotta prove that shit without a shadow of a doubt. Cat Williams was right. All of you big dick deviants are gonna get exposed. Did you fuck Brittany Renner? Did you pay her to fuck? Cat Williams told her to his face. He just didn't assume Cat was talking about him too. No, that included you. That's why you know that shit felt uncomfortable when he was hitting that shit. Told y'all, me personally, I can't trust no grown man named Shay Shay. 54 years old going by Shay Shay's wild. Tell all these other podcasts to show the paperwork. I see that they not really into that. Show the paperwork. Stop telling me whatever you want to tell me. Show the fucking, I'm ready to see the work. Show me that work. Yeah, his stylist came up with that name. How could he not? You know what I mean? Shannon, and then the girls in court talking about you was recording her without permission, and for you to have done an accidental Instagram live meant you recorded some chick without her permission and streamed it live. Ooh wee! Yes, we gonna see, Shannon. I ain't expecting much from you. It's a sad situation. Shannon tried to tell me he didn't get married because of football. Meanwhile, there's other players who were better than him who were married and still married. But I guess none of them niggas took football as serious as him. Even though he now wants a bitch that he don't want a chick that love him like he love her. He want a chick that love him like he love football. Like he love Undisputed. Outrageous. It is what it is at this point. I think regardless if Shannon didn't do it or not, for the record, whether he did it or not, he needs to let this shit go. He need to pay this bitch and go. Boston was had a chat. He made it before. I would get ready to bounce. I ain't even staying on late tonight just because I'm like, I don't have nothing else to say. I'm talking about Shannon. I'm done. Happy birthday, baby. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Baby white chin. Let me rub that belly. Happy birthday. Oh, you spoiled kitty. You spoiled kitty. I love you too. Love you too, AP. I ain't tell you could go to sleep. People think you done died in my lap. Happy birthday, girl. My best friend in the world, April Kitty. Shannon, you are more proof that you should get married young. So you won't have, married niggas don't have these type of problems at 54. Bitches put married men at 54 getting cases put on them because they choking bitches out that want them to put black babies in them and then letting them eat their ass and all this shit. And that's the defense. His defense is this. She wanted me to put a black baby in her. Show me the text messages from that day, her saying that. Well, shit. Let's see if I can push 3 hours. This one, I'm actually getting off work early. I came to work early and I'm leaving early. I know it had to be. I know I'm about to enjoy it. Shout out to my Warriors winning game 1. I had a very good Easter, bro. It was a very, very good Easter. God was great. I do think you should pray for Shannon Sharpe. Praying for him ain't got nothing to do with guilt or innocence. Pray that he get his life together. And that doesn't necessarily, that's whether or not he's telling the truth or lying. He, regardless of what the truth is or the lie is, Shannon Sharpe needs to get his life back on track. So definitely pray for Shannon Sharpe. I don't hold internal grudges because of my disagreement of your job. Like, I can disagree with what you do for a living. I don't need you to go to hell to validate me. I want everybody to go to heaven. I want everybody to figure it out. That includes you, Shannon Sharpe. And you too, LeBron, just in case you needed to hear it. You still a bitch. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. That's how I look at it. Some of the simple stuff stay true. That's how I look at it. It's not if they forgive us, because we asking for forgiveness from God, so we don't need it from them. But what do I know, man? I'm just some podcaster that wears a hoodie and smoke reefer. I don't know much of shit. That's why I'm getting the fuck up out of here, man. Say goodnight to your boy. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Coming from where I'm from. Awake, what's happening? Squad in the building. We breaking the motherfuckers out.
Breaking the Medusa out!
Third shift, I know you're shitty, but I'm gonna be back on my normal shit tomorrow. Certain shit I just can't really follow. This is one of them because I feel indifferent, and I think that Shannon Sharpe really made some mistakes, and while I can't prove it, he made some mistakes that made him look more guilty, which that has to scare you. KS Dub, Big, Awake, Scott Johnson. Scott, we're going to talk about that fake video tomorrow. I definitely want to talk about that. Joy, AMG, Awake, Kendra, Stop the Violence. Great to see you. Joe Sue, Clee, be all right. Boston, Champ, what's going on with Jason Tatum? Didn't I tell your motherfucking ass not to look past round one? And now this, man, if this is your fault, now we got problems going forward. Napa, Asen, it is definitely your fault. You the one, like, we going all the way. I ain't even paying attention to round one. Now you're forced to pay attention to round one. It's Boston Media's fault. No, it's your fault. Boston Media didn't overlook round one. You did. It's accountability. Accountability is what we seek here. We need a resolution. We need a resolution. Number 5, I'm sure you somewhere. Rhonda, everybody on Replay Gang. Shannon, bro, I hope you didn't do this shit. Hey, Dub, God is great. You know this. Yeah, take that L, sir. Appreciate it. Damn it, Shannon.
She see peppers all around me. It look like I'm a man. Yeah, but bitch, I wanted you 5 years ago. Now you got 2 baby dads. And now you came out of hiding, bitch. And you think I'll be a man. Bitch, ain't no chance. You got 3 kids. This bitch got 3 kids. Drugs, I roll blunts, can I be blunt? A nigga feeling like James Blunt. Like I will never be with you. I'm down to meet the crew and your best friend and your mama. But I ain't really got time to be spending all of my time just chasing you, cause you got a toddler. This bitch need help. She so bad, no time out, she need a belt. She so bad, no time out, she need a belt. I wanna smack it up. I got this all, she wanna back it up. She call me Poppy, inaccurate, no lie. I bet that kitty cat is a line. This bitch fine. She see pampers all around me. It look like I'm a man. But bitch, I wanted you 5 years ago. Now you got 2 baby dads. And now you came out of hiding, bitch. And you think I'll be a man. Bitch, ain't no chance. You got 3 kids. This bitch got 3 kids. She see pampers all around me. It look like I'm a man. Yeah, but bitch, I wanted you 5 years ago. Now you got 2 baby dads. And you think I'll be a man. Bitch, ain't no chance. You got 3 kids.
They never left the atmosphere on bronze in the sky. Nobody cared. Hey, hey, hey. Deep blue, SpaceX, hilarious display. No chain, it involved millionaires at play. Fake astronauts, yoga pants, all in blue, still unaware that we're laughing at you. Hey, 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 hey. So retarded and gay. Tell me, did you guys have a lot much you're hated. Old chicks' careers are faded. You can't see how completely out of touch you are. Real astronauts you are. Just more entitled celebrities full of yourself. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Hashtag Space Sluts. Teron, good night. Carefree, good night. Yes, I'm hungry.
I would never intentionally hit somebody with a baton in the head. It would look intentional. But I wouldn't do nothing like that ever. I would never inflict pain on anybody. I'm not that type of person. I would never do that to nobody. You have to believe me. Why would I do that to somebody? If you look at the footage, you will see that I'm innocent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of. I'm not a monster.
Hate that you said he wasn't a top 10 quarterback? Hate that you said he couldn't throw the ball? Hate that he got over when push came to shove? Hate that he always say the right thing?
Money is nice, championships are better.
Hate that in your all-knowing, armchair wisdom, you were sure he'd come up short. Hate that you got it wrong?
Y'all bitches always worried about what they doing, who they fucking, what they
Shannon's
got going
credibility.
on. Worry about.
I sat there and watched your ass eat a whole meal for $5. You had a fucking box of pizza, a slab of ribs with a side of large fries, but ain't offered me shit though. After I just got you from the hospital last night. Oh, that shit ain't scare you, huh? But you just want to keep stuffing shit down your mouth.
I just want to go back.
You want somebody to feel sorry, but you keep eating honey buns and shit under your bed. Yeah, I saw you last night trying to sneak them under there. I don't know how you got down, but I saw you.
Where?
Where? What the fuck you mean where? Oh, your big ass wanna play slow. All right. Tell me what the fuck this is then right here. Honey buns and shit. Oatmeal cream pie. What else you got under this motherfucker? Twinkies and shit.
Stop yelling at me.
Stop yelling at you. Your kids we in this bitch hungry. They ain't eating shit. And you say, all right, no extra shit up, man. I ain't feeding your big ass no more, dog.
I'm feeding my big ass right now.
Hey, baby. Me and the kids about to go to Burger King. You want something?
Y'all see it.
I ain't eating no shit like that, though.
That's what it is.
It's gonna be a tad healthier than
Best
that.
hands in the world. Y'all be playing with me. Come taste it yourself. See all that butter? Deliciousness. Y'all want to know the secret so bad about it? A little bit more. A little bit more.
And this is why big backing is an epidemic. This is why big backing is an epidemic. I had to take a shot of insulin. Get some insulin from somebody else to finish.
Good thing I don't like sweet potatoes. This is probably why.
You got
I will eat sweet potato french fries and shit like that, but other than that, no.
talking about you see it. We see it. We see diabetes. We see gout, cavities in all teeth, hypertension, headaches, limb amputation.
Jason, you make me sick.
The big arm disease. I don't know what they call it, but just big arms. And if you can spread sugar like that, it's too much. Talking about it in a little bit more. That's enough. Jesus said that was enough.
Shaq had to go take a shit. What?
You cooking up diseases.
I'm sure it's viral.
I wouldn't eat them yams with somebody else's mouth. We gotta do better. We gotta stop this mess.
God is great, yo. He is risen.
Yo, what's going on, boys? How are you?
Yo, dab me up.
Hey, all right, damn. What part of the city are you from?
Yo,
what's up?
there, brother.
Hey,
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
Take this.
Oh, all right, sick. Why don't you guys come inside?
Don't ski.
These are the guys.
I'm Octavius Gray. And I'm Steve. Steve LeBron. It's okay, I have babe in here, right?
How's she getting in shape when she can fit in any car?
Set the mood right. Pick you up, baby, I'm looking so fly. Sunset rooftop, yeah, that's nice, right? Hop in the G-Class, I know you need that. Heart racing fast like the speed of light. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. 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 You got me wrapped up in your love.
Barely.
Finding you is like a treasure. Making my heart feel this way, yeah, yeah. And I'll treat you so damn special. What you did, who you were with, I don't care about those days. When I'm with you, I won't complain. Share your success and heartbreaks. Yeah, you know I stay by your side. Never leave you dissatisfied. But I need you to let me know. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. 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 Baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night.
Crushed it. God is great. Janice, you know I'm praying for you. God is great. See the rest of you fools tomorrow.
Guys, I gotta go.
You got it,
I don't
Jess.
want to hurt myself.
You got a pee?
It's all love, Ace.
No,
You got it,
you
Jess.
gotta go, girl.
Let go.
I don't even want to fall.
Turn to the side.
You're okay. Just
Good.
land right on that booty, girl. Just put your legs out
Turn
and
to the
pull on
side.
your booty.
Jess, you're amazing. You
Say
got
it.
it.
You got it. You got it. Turn to the side. Just let go and turn. Like you're laying in bed.
Yep. Like you're jumping onto your bed on your side.
Just let go. Turn to the side. Shut your eyes.
You got it, my love.
Just turn to the side.
You're okay.
I've never even heard of him.
I'm petty.